Hello, and welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Ginger Army Podcast. As always, I am joined down there by Bucky and Wraith Reborn, as always, the two co-owners of the Ginger Army. Unfortunately, hello Care, hello Sis, and I know you won. Bucky told me you won. For the first, I hate to do it because everybody expects the fun, quirky Ginger, which he will be back, but at the moment I have something serious I want to talk about, so I'm gonna do it. And people keep telling myself, Bucky, Wraith, you guys that are in chat that know this as well, even as small streamers, we're influencers, so I'm here to try and put my point across about something. Something actually disgusting, shocking, very, very serious. So if any guys are in my chat, or girls that are in my chat, that want to attack my sound alerts, can you wait? I will give you the okay, but this is this is more of a point of, if you're watching just now, to make you aware of it, or if you're watching a video later, to make you aware that yes, I am aware of it. I do think it's disgusting, and I am going to address it. So, let's no beat around the bush. I will put my cig out first. I won't name any names because they're too young, so I'm not doing that. But my own cousins told my grandparents and obviously their mother, they went to their mother, and I found it out through the grapevine that there is a new craze going around. Now, the two guys that are in this video call, if you want to put your opinion in at any point, all I ask is just don't cut me off. There's a new craze going around that children are doing and finding funny.
Yeah.
Finding it as a trend, thinking it's cool, thinking... I actually don't know what they're thinking, to be perfectly honest, because a lot of people have came erupt to this, if that's the right use of words. Even if it's no, it's the use I'm using, because that's how disgusted I am. I can't even talk.
But the new craze amongst the youth.
My cousins are a lot younger. They are under 18. We'll go that. Actually, they're under 16, so we'll go that way. And their friends are not just their friends, but people in the school are going around telling people the new craze is called... Now, I'm sorry for anybody that this hurts, but take a look at my hair colour. I'm allowed to say it, because this is why it hurts. There is a craze going about called Hang a Ginger. Now, I wasn't going to go into detail about exactly what it's about in case you don't know, but I'm going to, because I'm a ginger and because I'm disgusted about it. Because it would never have happened when we were younger. The craze Hang a Ginger is pretty much exactly as it sounds. People are luring.
Yeah.
Luring. People are luring their ginger-haired friends, male or female. Their ginger, or any of the rest of the sexualities. I'm not trying to be sexist. Anybody that's ginger, they are luring anybody that's ginger to a location. Locations are different, that's why I'm using the word location. And they are physically doing everything they can to make that person hang themselves.
Do you have a reasoning behind it? Apparently,
the
numbers of gingers are increasing.
Remember when I said don't cut me off?
I didn't.
The whole reasoning, the kids are saying, the whole reasoning behind it is because ginger people are taking over the world, and the gingers are multiplying that quickly that they have to do something about it. No, that is the most excuse my French for any younger viewers that's watching, and I'm sorry sis if your kids are watching, that is the most fucked up thing I've ever heard in my life. Kerr, I don't know if it's in America. I think it might just be in the UK. Because, you know, Americans are messed up, but this is just beyond fucking messed up. Being a ginger, and both of my younger cousins being a ginger, they tried it. They tried to lure my younger cousin into it. He's no stupid. He knows not to go anywhere near shit like that. But when kids nowadays are finding that funny, and finding that as a way of dealing with the overcrowding of gingers, what the fuck?
Bear in mind, we make up 1% of the entire population.
It doesn't matter whether ginger people made up 1% or made up 50% or made up 150%. Doesn't fucking matter. Kids should not be going around thinking that's fun. So, if you have been affected by it, or if you think you're getting lured into it, please jump down into my comments. Jump into, if you're watching this on Twitch, jump into my whispers. As you can clearly see, and if you've been following me for a while, you know I'm a fellow ginger. No, if you think that's what's going to happen, tell somebody. If that comes forward to you, whether from your friends or whether it's a message or out of nowhere somebody messages you and says meet me here, don't go. Tell somebody that's what's happening, and then take an adult with you. And also, do not listen to anybody out there that's saying these hurtful things about ginger people. Guess what? You're ginger. Embrace it. Don't hide the fact that you're ginger, Bucky.
I've been hiding it for 30 years.
But honestly, ginger people are wonderful. We're a great bunch of people.
Just don't do well in the sun.
There's no stereotypes. Well, there is, but don't you think that you've got a stereotype against you because you're ginger? Oh, you must do this and do that and no do this and no do that. No, do whatever the fuck you want.
As long as you remember to apply a lot of sunscreen.
You're a fucking human being, same as everybody else. And the most messed up fucking thing, I promise I will stop talking in a minute, but the most messed up fucking thing is the fact that kids find this funny. Because it's nowhere near funny. So if you've got kids out there, or you know people that have got kids, please tell them about this craze that's going around, so that we can try and stamp it out before it gets anywhere. Mm-hmm. Because the faster, as adults, the faster we all unite and we warn our kids prior to it happening, it kills the craze. Normally I'm all for jumping on the new craze, let's see what's happening, but no, this one's too far. People have taken this way too far.
People have died. Children have died because
and I was just about to say that there has been people that have fell victim to it, and they have died because of it. They have been made to hang themselves because of it. No, I'm putting a stop to it. I felt it when I first found out about it, but when I found out that my cousins were trying to get lured into it, that's when I thought, no, enough. I have a podcast, yes, okay, doesn't get millions of viewers, but I have a podcast that gets enough viewers to listen, to hear me, to pass it on, to tell other people. So, again, I'm not asking you to do anything other than listen to what I've just said, hear it, and be aware of it. Pass it on if you can. Let other parents aware. Make other parents aware of it. But also make parents aware that this isn't just a streamer jumping on a trend and trying to convince everybody that it is a thing. This is a genuine thing. This is a genuine craze that people think are funny, and it's not. So
no, it's not. It's fucking dangerous.
I've put my word out there about it. I am sorry for families out there that their kids have fallen for it, but have fallen victim to it. I'm really, really sorry, but I'm hoping as the Ginger Army we can try and do something about it. Because at the end of the day, as I've always said, from day one, the Ginger Army is for everybody, and also ginger people. Because hence the Ginger Army, the hair and the beard. I'm ginger, so, and I'm going to be there for as many people as possible. So if you do know ginger people, but if you do know parents, please let them know that this is a thing. Kerr, I'm glad you're actually here, because it then means that you're kind of very forward in case the trend does make it your way. You can kind of pass it around before it gets anywhere. But I'm really sorry that I had to do that serious bit, but I had to do the serious bit to start with, because I was going to keep quiet about it. This serious part was on you to Bucky. I never told her. I told her there was a serious bit at the start of the podcast this evening. Didn't tell her what it was about. But no, I'm not hiding for it. I'm putting my word out there, and I'm saying the first person I find out that drags anybody into it, it's just, if you're part of the Ginger Army, you no longer will be. Let's put it that way. If you know of people that have done it or anything like that, no, you're no longer part of the army, because you've proved yourself. You've proved that you're not for what I want. And what I want is a safe place for people. And this isn't a safe place if you're going to be known to do shit like that. And also, don't hurt a ginger. We are human.
Well, most days.
To kind of round it up and then change it to a lighter note, gingers are humans just the same as everybody else. I am a ginger man. Bucky is a ginger woman. Just because we're ginger doesn't make us an alien species. So
Just don't trace my blood type.
if you hurt me, you're hurting me the same as you would anybody else. Because guess what? I am still human. So please, 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 let's try and stamp this craze out. Extinguish it completely. And Wraith has scared me. He's been really, really quiet.
Please keep an eye on them. Make them aware of this.
Make your parent friends. What the fuck was that? Make your friends aware that have kids about this craze, and let's just stamp it out. But as you can now tell, I have changed the screen so you can now see everybody. So that is serious bit over. Let's go back to normal Ginger Army talk. And let's find out if Wraith has died on us. Wraith?
I'm here.
Ah, you're still there.
Yeah.
So,
No. Just
how's everybody been? What does everybody want to talk about? Let's change it a bit more exciting.
We need to talk about London.
Well, hold on one sec before you jump off on something. Just wanted to say, before you end that, yes, that is freaking terrible that kids are doing that. I mean, absolutely freaking terrible. But I will say that half of them don't know better because they've got fucking idiots for parents.
No, that
shouldn't be allowed to have kids.
That's fair.
Sorry, I should have said I'm not blaming the kids.
Yeah.
I'm more blaming the adults for letting it happen.
Any parent worth their salt on this earth would bring their kid up with more morals and more ethics than to do something like that. They would teach them better. You know, if I heard my son did something like that, I'm sorry, I don't care who you are, I'd give him the beating of a lifetime.
Yep.
You know, I'm sorry.
They would get it just the same.
Yeah. You know,
and they'd be bigger than me.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's a horrible thing to happen, you know. And I don't care whether it's you're persecuting someone because they're ginger, because they're freaking Asian, because they're black, because they're white, whatever reason it is. If you are persecuting someone, you're a piece of shit.
Yes, completely.
And that's it. I won't take it any further than that.
Brought up, not dragged up. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Red, purple, whatever the fuck you want me to call, you know.
Yeah, I don't care what reason it is, if it's race, if it's religion, if it's your sexual orientation or anything like that. I don't care. If you think
somebody for something they've got no control over, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, if you think you've got the right to persecute someone where you put them in a position they want to kill themselves, you're a human piece of shit and should be ejected from the planet.
Correct. And I've just noticed that my beard's sticking out at the bottom. That's going to stress me.
I need to fix that. I will deal with it tonight.
Don't worry about it.
But
Jesus Christ.
Thank you very much for listening to my serious bit. I know I never started like that, but I wanted to start it like that because it was something. Because it was something that was hurting me. So normal show applies now. So, Kerr, if you want to come in, let us know, and you're more than welcome to jump in. Thank you for the hydrate.
But anyone.
But please don't spam that.
Tell people about London, or shut the hell up.
Thanks for bringing it back to normal, Wraith. So, yeah. If you do follow myself or Bucky, I loved it being able to do that, and you're right there, even though you're technically down there, but
on my screen on the other side, it's so weird.
So, yeah, if you follow me or Bucky, you realise we have been away for a week. We're just...
What a week.
We were back... Tuesday?
Yeah, we got back Tuesday morning, and then slept for about 9 hours.
Yeah. So, we were at London Comic Con. Or Comic... Ugh! I hate saying it like that. London Filming Comic Con. Bleh. So yeah, we were at a week of that. We did 2 days of build up. We then did the show. We then did the breakdown on the Monday. And what can I say other than wow?
Good to be back.
It was great to be back at what we're used to. And I know I keep using this word, but I don't ever think the country will ever be normal again. But it was good to be back to normal, be doing what we normally do, just having fun. It was hard work. It was sore, but
it was warm.
It was this goes back to the whole fucking ginger thing. It was not warm. I was melting.
It was not warm. It was ridiculously.
But wow, was it good to be back? It was. It showed that yes, it was hard work, but man, have we still got it.
Oh yeah.
And we do not intend to stop or slow down ever.
I might be disabled, but I'm not dead yet.
Bucky, just keep an eye on the waiting room for the Discord.
Right in front of me.
Because I don't know if Claire's able to jump straight in or if she needs to go to the waiting room first.
No, I think she'll go into the waiting room. I think it's only the 3 owners that can go straight into the chat.
I think so.
If she joins, I'll see it and I'll just bring her straight in.
But yeah, so met a lot of people as we always do. Cemented. Sorry, I keep moving, so I've got to keep moving this mic. You laughing at? Cemented a lot of relationships that we already had. Made a lot of new. Wraith, shut up. Made a lot of new relationships, which some were rather stronger than others, shall we say?
Got some new celebrity friends.
Aye. Made some new friends who happen to have been in a few movies, you know.
And just a few.
But
the mother of Grogu now follows me on Instagram.
It's forever. To be honest, it's if you followed us for a while, you know it's what me and Bucky do. You know it's what me and Bucky enjoy. So
I've always done.
Having gone back and getting to start it all again, it's great. Having walked away with a lot more in one con than we've worked on in maybe 10 years. We've worked on people for years and years and years, trying to make good friendships with them, and both of us, different types of friendships, but both of us walked away with friendships this time, having met people once.
I was speaking to people without a camera. I was actually face to face with people and holding real conversations. I don't do that.
You can actually see the pictures behind you, by the way.
You can.
If you want to be able to show people.
So, anyone that's a fan of Star Wars will know these ones.
I'm obviously not going to show mine. I'll show a picture of her, but no mine.
Yeah. So, this Jawa, her name is Susanna. She is batshit crazy, but she is brilliant.
She's a mini Bucky.
She is pretty much a small black version of me. It is so great to be able to say smaller than me. I worked in the Star Wars area with about 12 people that were all smaller than me. I felt fantastic.
Fuck.
Take auto rotate off.
Auto rotate is off. There's a couple of us there. And I've just realised, I've just looked at this picture right now. Look at how big my fucking arm is, but never mind. That was the group I worked with on Sunday? No, Saturday. Saturday.
No, Sunday.
Make mine up.
No, it must have been Saturday. Must have been Saturday.
Sure? Are you sure it was Saturday when I was working with Star Wars?
Must have been
And not
Saturday.
when I was Green Room?
Because Green Room, I was running about getting folk for footies.
Oh yeah, so you were. So this signed here by Tamara. It turns out it was a 7-person team.
Bring it up a bit further. That's better. You only showed the top of Grogu's heat.
Oh. It was a 7-person team that from concept to the 2 puppets that you see on screen, the puppeteers. It's 7-person team that made him.
I could have showed you him there.
Yeah. 6 men and 1 woman. Well, the 1 woman being Tamara. And I've effectively named her the mother of Grogu. And she signed that for me. And then, of course, now he did play R2D2.
Jesus Christ, now she's too fucking loud. Holy crap. Kerr says you're quiet, so I turned you up, but I turned you way too fucking loud.
Look, right, so he did play R2D2, but it turns out he also played a character in he played a few characters in Doctor Who, but he played in the Christmas special with the Titanic and Kylie Minogue a few years back, and he played this guy, Banaka Falata. And me and the kids, we loved that character because it was just so well done. And it turned out he's actually Scottish as well, which just makes it even cooler. And his name, by the way, is Jimmy V, and he lives around here somewhere. But so that was pretty cool. And I followed Susanna and Tamara. Tamara, I keep saying Tamara. I followed Susanna and Tamara on Instagram on Saturday. I woke up on Sunday morning and they both followed me back. That was pretty cool.
Right, so obviously spoke to a lot of people. Personally, myself, I cemented a few relationships, i.e. Mr. England, and which, if you followed us for a while, you know our relationship with Robert England. But as you can see, Bucky knows where I'm going, so she looks a bit pissed.
Oh, damn, so it's all good. They just didn't think it was me because I had a giant mask on.
No, I meant where I'm going. So I met a lovely woman by the name of Claudia Wells. I will turn the
turn the
ring light off at the moment. Claudia Wells, she was in Back to the Future. She was the original girlfriend of Marty McFly.
Jennifer.
I was going to get to that. And I met her. She was really wonderful. Worked closely with her. 2 seconds till I move my big orange ball. And I suppose I better move this one too. So worked closely with her on one day and have actually walked away with her mobile number. And she has mine. We have
phone numbers with people as well, so it doesn't piss me off.
Smack him with a pan, Bucky.
No, genuinely doesn't bother. The best of it wasn't even him that told me. It was his pit boss who ran over to
It wasn't even my pit boss. I told you this at the weekend.
Okay, it was our pit boss that ran over just purely to tell me.
Your husband's just gave Claudia Wells his phone number. Shut up.
Smack him with a pan. He's far too happy about it.
No, and Bucky knows why I'm happy about it. Because
yeah.
when I first, and I'll admit it on stream, I don't care. When I first watched Back to the Future, man, my crush was like fucking this big. Jesus.
See, he's far too happy about it. Pan him.
I had some great conversations with some amazing people.
She was a good-looking woman back then. She is now. She's grew into her age very, very well. She is the most.
Yeah, I spoke to her on Sunday. She is a beautiful woman.
She is the most fun woman to be around. She may be. I don't even want to say her age wrong, so I'm not gonna. She may be getting on a bit in age, but man, fuck, does she still act like a teenager?
Yep.
She, at one point, I was taking her from where she was signing to a photo op that she needed to do. But the only problem was the photo op was downstairs on the other side of the hall. from where she was. So she was upstairs on signing, and we had to go downstairs and across the hall to where she needed to be for pictures. And we got to the top of the stairs, and she goes, "Reishi." So here's me and her, and I'm not kidding, so many people, so many other members of staff are run past chasing this woman. And so many people. The good thing is everybody just laughed and moved out the way. Because at the end of the day, it was fucking hilarious chasing a grown ass woman because she said "race me." But the part that I wasn't allowed to tell, but I can now because she's now safe home, and so am I, and we're no longer under the company anymore for the next couple of weeks. As she said "chase me," she pushed me and damn near pushed me down the stairs. So that kind of gives you the idea of how childish she is, but man, is she fun to be around.
Well, I fulfilled a couple of bucket list items, so to speak, on Sunday. I got to speak to a horror legend, a Rob Zombie legend, Dee Wallace. Now, for anybody that's watched DT, she played the mum. But if you're a Rob Zombie fan, she's in every single one of his movies.
I knew that was going to happen.
And I got to have a lovely conversation with her. And she had to get a translator for me. It was hilarious. I had a good conversation with the one and only Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown, or Fester Adams, whatever way you want to swing that one.
That's Dee Wallace, guys. That was her in E.T.
Yep.
That's her with her daughter now. There you go, just to keep up with who we're talking about, in case anybody's not aware. And I'm not searching a picture of Christopher Lloyd, because if you don't know who we're talking about, then you really shouldn't. You really can't class yourself a geek.
Yeah, yeah. If you don't know who Christopher Lloyd is, there's something seriously wrong. I also had a conversation with somebody that I admired greatly. I'm ignoring her because she's barking at me like she always does, and I'm fed up with it. She always waits until the camera goes on. But I also had a conversation with an icon in mind, somebody that I admire greatly. He's a little known British actor.
No. Right, guys, give me a minute, I'll be back.
Opposite to where I was.
And we're back, people. Sorry, I had an asshole dog to deal with.
Yep. So, as I was saying, he is a British icon. A lot of our American friends might not know who he is, but he was in Life on Mars and Ashes to Ashes. He's written a few books, and he's been in a few other TV shows in Britain, usually around cars. He's a big car guy. Turns out he's not a big Curry fan. I'm shocked at that. I thought he would have liked Curry. But I'm, of course, talking about Philip Glenister. Now, a lot of people won't know who he is. He is an older British actor, but I've been a fan of him ever since I saw him with John Sims in Life on Mars. I've followed his career since then, and I got to have a conversation with him, and that just made my year. And the Doctor Who fan in me was screaming when I got to meet River Song and her dad. Alex Kingston and Arthur Derville. That was brilliant.
Lannister, did you say? Are you sure?
Glenister.
Glenister. It was when you said Lannister, I thought, who the hell is that?
No, Philip Glenister.
Oh my god, Fanta? Who's Fanta? What? Red, what are you talking about?
Fantastic.
Alright. I was gonna say it's not Fanta, it's colder.
Now, unfortunately, I missed my chance to speak to Joseph Quinn.
For anybody that's not aware, that is Philip. Philip is on your screen now. He's been known for a lot of things since Doctor Who. Oh, there you go, there's the actual picture. There's the picture that they put up of him, so that must be him in the...
Life on Mars.
There you go.
A 70s time-travelling cop show.
But yeah.
Where he drove a Capri. And in Life on Ashes to Ashes, he drove the Quattro.
But yeah, so, as you can hear, we had a shit ton of amazing time at London. Thank you very much, Wraith, for directing the conversation, even though you tell me to tell them or shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut up.
I just want to put something out there, right? We're no naming the company that we worked with.
I kinda did, it was on the picture.
Aye, but we're no naming them. A lot of people on Stranger Things fan pages and things like that will have seen that they've got a lot of bad press with regards to the con. Now, we don't know everything that happened behind the scenes, obviously, because we weren't everywhere. But from what we saw,
it's all
they did
bullshit.
nothing wrong. Okay?
Or
From what we saw, the treatment of the guests, all the guests, was top par.
we treated it ourselves. We treated some of the guests. So, and I was part of the team that was treating a certain person all weekend, and I don't know where these stories have came from.
I was in the green room on Sunday, and I saw a certain guest having plenty of time to themselves, having something to eat, sitting with their friends, their security, no issues whatsoever.
It actually turns out it wasn't friends, it was family.
Was it family? I wasn't sure. Either way, for what we saw, there was nothing done wrong. Everything was done to the letter by the book.
And also, I want to put something out there. Again, not mentioning the company, but I want to put something out there.
Or the guest.
What people have got to realise about Comic-Cons, if you don't already, right? Comic-Cons have been agreed prior to anybody. Doesn't matter whether you've been in one show in the 90s or whether you're in the most updated show right now. Doesn't matter. If they are hosting anybody, for instance, because we can drop this name because he's a very close friend, I'll just drop this name, right? Robert England gets an email, obviously he doesn't, but his team get an email from anybody, any company that want him to show up, and it says, right, hello blah, because I don't know his team, don't really want to know his team either, but hello blah, we're looking to have Robert come to our Comic-Con, and we need him to, what we're looking for is him to come on this day, and this day. And just to run it down, on this day at this time, we would like him to do this. And then after that, we'll do this. And then after that, he'll do that. And then after that, he'll do that. That's already laid out. So people that are, just an FYI, people that think that celebrities go to cons and they get forced into stuff, or they get convinced, persuaded into doing something more than what they actually agreed on is bull. Everything is laid down by the Comic-Con company to the agent before the celebrity even agrees to come. So if you're at a Comic-Con or a gig or a festival or anything like that, and you're there to see your favourite band or your favourite actor, actress, Ewok, whatever, or you're there to see you're at a guest appearance because J.K. Rowling's signing books. All everybody needs to remember is every single thing, there's been a full itinerary done by the people hosting to the agents of the person involved. Then it goes to the person involved to see if that's doable for them. Then what happens is the person then changes it, it goes back to the agent then goes back to the organisers then go, right, okay, let's jingle stuff about. Or, I don't know how it happens because I've never been on that end of it, but what might happen is the organisers then go, right, so if we throw this much money at you, then will they do what we want? But all of this has been prior agreed before they're even there.
Yep.
So whether it's Green Day, whether it's Fall Out Boy, whether it's anything like that, not just meeting celebrities in general, but if it's Fall Out Boy and they're doing a gig at the O2 Arena, the O2 Arena have already been in touch and says, right, can we have them play from now to now? And then they've said, in between all that, we'll give them this much time to do this much time to do that, because with the law that we've got as a building and as a business, this is the laws that we can bend for them, so is that okay? Then it goes to, for instance, Green Day, and Green Day say, well, actually, normally when we play elsewhere, we get this much of a break. Then it goes back to you know what I'm talking about, it goes back to the organisers, and then goes back to them, and back and forth. But that's even before Green Day's even left the house. Same as it all happens the same way if you're meeting a celebrity and it's happening with Mr. Robert England. Before he's even left his house, before he's even considered leaving his house, this has all been agreed. Everything is already set out in stone. So all I want people to think is, see the next time that you're at a con or you're at a gig or you're anywhere where there's a celebrity, whether you class them as a celebrity or no, if you're there to see somebody or if you go with somebody to see somebody and they get all giddy about it, and all I want you to remember is everything has been agreed prior. And anything that has been agreed there and then is because that person has asked for a change. So nobody, because at the end of the day, the one thing that I've always said, even in the 7 years or the 10 years in Bucky's case, even in the 7 years that I personally worked security, I've always, throughout my life, but more so when I started doing the security side, celebrities are human. They need breaks. They need time on their own. If they get somewhere and they suddenly go, wow, there is a shitload more people here than I thought, I want to meet everybody, then they're going to go to the organisers and say, look, the allotted time you gave me kinda doesn't work. I want this amount of time with people, so is there any way we can maybe extend my time at the end or extend it in the middle, or just to give me more time with the people that respect me? Then that's all been agreed by A and B, or A and O, organisers and the celebrity themselves. because one of the things that came out of the weekend, the week that we were away, was shocking. I get why some people thought that. I get why it looked like that. But everything has been agreed prior to anybody turning up.
And just to move away from the celebrity side of things, I just want to put a point across. If you are going to a convention, right, doesn't matter where or when,
This is more of a public announcement.
Yeah, you are responsible for your own well-being. If you take ill, go to a member of staff and they will assist you. However, if you are not drinking enough water and it is 30-degree heat,
that's your own fault.
you're responsible for that. If you are 8 months pregnant and moaning to the organisers that you couldn't get a seat, you knew you were 8 months pregnant when you woke up that morning. You knew you were pregnant and you would be 8 months pregnant at the time when you booked your tickets. We are not responsible for you. If you take ill at our event, then yes, we will assist you in whatever way we can. However,
we're no fucking mind readers.
If you take ill because of your own neglect, because you have not drank, you have overdressed, you are overheating, you are whatever, we're not responsible for that. We have at any given time 13,000 people, members of the public, in attendance. You do not get special treatment because you forgot to pick up what we supply free water. Go to the water facility. It's the same water that the staff and the guests drink, so it's perfectly safe.
We don't go spiking it just because it's for you.
Exactly. If you need water, go and fucking get water. Don't sit and dehydrate all day and then complain that you weren't given water.
If you can't go and get water, ask a member of staff. 9 times out of 10, if they're not doing anything at that precise moment, they'll go and get you fucking water.
I'd point you in the right direction if they're busy.
Exactly. Or, as I was doing at the weekend, if I was busy and I knew a member of staff that was with me wasn't busy, I would send them to do it.
But don't blame us because of your lack of preparation.
Do you regret asking us to tell them about London or shut the fuck up, Wraith? He gone.
What? Sorry. What?
What?
Where,
he went to sleep. What?
Where am I? Jesus Christ.
Right, so fuck it. It's been long enough. I'm talking about it now. End of Stranger Things. What the fuck?
What the fuck? No.
Wraith, I know you can get involved in this now, so I'm involving you. Wraith, don't want to hear Bucky. What's your opinion?
Yeah, shut up, Bucky, for fuck's sake. Sick of listening to you. My opinion. Well, you see, I don't want to say like you've got to be stupid not to have seen it, and I kind of agree with Bucky on her theory at the end there that Vecna is still alive.
Just a side note while you're thinking about what you're going to say. Kerr, if you want to join, just jump into the waiting room. If anybody wants to join, if anybody in the Ginger Army wants to join and be part of this, please, please, please. I don't care if it ends up there's 12 years in here. I don't care. You do not need to come on cam. As you can see, Race down there, he's speaking because you'll see his box light up. But there you go. He's not on cam. Please do jump in if you're new to the stream and you want to jump in, you want to put your opinion in, or you love Stranger Things or anything like that. Click the link that Bucky's just put in the chat conveniently. It's almost like she knows what she's doing.
Almost.
Click the Discord link, join the Discord, jump into the chat by all means. Jump into the TGA heading, TGA Podcast is a heading. Jump into the waiting room. Bucky will drag you in.
So, Wraith.
Continue.
Right. Oh, cheers. Thanks. Yeah, I enjoyed the Vecna character. I thought he was really cool. Again, a bit. it was a bit telegraphed. If you know what you're looking at, you could have seen him coming and who it really was. As we know, it turns out to be number one. There were a couple of things that didn't make sense in the whole in the end, that last series, though. One, the Demigorgon's trapped in a Russian prison.
Yeah.
You know, these are the big bad things that have been chasing them around for like 3 series, and yet
the Russians have got a load of them.
the Russians are just breeding them like chickens in a prison.
Yeah.
What's that was a bit odd.
Yep.
And the fact that they were going around closing portals, but they missed the big glowy one under the water, which made it glow up even more.
Oh.
So they were my only 2 niggles, just little niggles, you know.
And
that was it.
The thing that didn't make any sense to me, just on the whole thing that niggled at you, I just want to put something that niggled at me. I thought you would cover it, but you didn't.
Which one?
How did the upside down go to the right side up? If Vecna's dead, like they're trying to convince everybody that he is,
because technically he
how
died before Max.
how does the upside down turn itself right side up and join this?
Right. Yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, it's because again, that's another clue to Vecna technically not being dead, isn't it? Really, though, that the upside down may have gone, but he was still there in what technically was Max's head, and it's now merged with what is the right way up, if you like.
Also, the stoner invented Hawaiian pizza. He was the first person to put pineapple on a pizza.
That's brilliant. See that, honestly, that character, and I don't even remember his name because we called him the stoner, but that character was fucking class.
Could you imagine what Vecna would think going into his head?
Oh my god.
No, mate, no, I'm done. I'm getting out of here.
No.
That's all things I made stop, I'm done.
Pause. No, Kerr, we know they never said they thought he was dead, but that's kind of how they made it look.
Yeah, they made it look like he was. They didn't say he's dead,
but they did. But they didn't say he was alive.
It look as if, there was no sort of like. It's like he could be, he might not be, he may be. You know, it's like okay.
I think because of when 11 defeated Vecna, like gone on off of something that Bucky said, and I'll give her full credit for it. Vecna at the time was still in Max's head when they defeated. We'll use defeated. We'll know.
We'll use killed.
We'll not use killed. We'll use defeated Vecna. When they stopped Vecna taking over the world, at that precise moment, he was still in Max's head. So that adds to Bucky's theory, which I will pause now and point. Hopefully she'll see me pause and point, and she'll tell her theory.
My theory is that when Max did die, right? This is fact. We know this because that's when the earthquakes happened and he got his fourth victim. We know Max died. 11 brought Max back. Again, her body was resurrected. Again, we know this is fact. But when 11 went into Max's mind, when Max was in the hospital, she wasn't there. It was nothing. Which says to me, Max died and moved on. But Vecna was still in Max's mind when the body was brought back.
Pepper.
So, in my opinion, Max's body is now a vessel for Vecna. Max is dead. She is gone. She has moved on.
We hope not, because Max is a great
We
character.
hope not, because she was a good character and she's ginger. But
big up to Ginger.
My opinion is Max has died, Max has moved on.
I don't know if she's dead.
My opinion is that her body's been taken over by Vecna as a vessel. So Vecna or Warren or Henry, whatever you want to call him, is in Max's body.
The stoner got on Kerr's nerves. Why? The stoner was the most hilarious character ever.
He could have defeated Vecna on his own because Vecna couldn't get in there.
All that shit going on, and the only thing he was worried about was tracks.
I think.
Did they leave footprints?
I think it's going to turn out that Max is locked away inside her own head somewhere. She's still in there. She's just locked away inside her own head.
Again, another possibility. But let's come to the man of the hour.
To be honest, Kerr, I agree. Sorry, I'm going to drop in and out and interrupt and shit because people are putting things in the chat. I wouldn't want Max to live in the condition she's in now because, again, what some people have forgotten is before they managed to save Max, she got her arm broken and she got both legs broken.
Both arms, both legs.
Both arms, both legs, and she's now fully blind. Would that be a great way to live? No.
For Max, no.
But
Vecna,
you can't. This is the thing. You can't have the hit like all the good guys getting away like without anything.
Oh no, 100%.
You know, I hate things like that. You see, this is why I hate these shows when it's like they're fighting against something massively powerful and they all come away scot-free. It's like, no, come on.
I know a scratch or anything, and you're like, come on, fuck
really?
off.
Right,
Come on.
Stranger Things, because the good guys, yes, they win, but they get broken in the meantime.
Well, this is what
Billy
I thought was
died.
it was what I thought was great about
Mark.
Game of Thrones. It's like, yeah, you've got main characters there, and you're just assassinating them. This is brilliant. When all the good guys win, it's like, and they've not a mark on them. It's like, nah.
And it's one of the things that I'm sorry that to back you up, Wraith. That's what takes it away from being real.
Yeah,
like that. You watch something, it's real if, say, for instance, two people start fighting and one walks away with a black eye. Something small. I was thinking something small, by the way, before you say, wait a minute.
Yeah.
One walks away with a black eye. That's real life.
Yeah.
Whereas if two people fight, one and both walk away like, and they dust themselves off and they walk away, you go, hold on a fucking minute.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The way you were punching fuck at each other, somebody would end up with something, a broken knuckle, a bleeding knuckle, something like that.
Yeah, someone's gonna have been hurt.
But like the both of you said, Stranger Things is different. And Game of Thrones, they did what I would class as real life fighting. Like Samuel Talley, he died. I'm actually impressed I remembered his full name. Because it's been fucking ages since I watched it. And if you look at how wide Bucky's eyes went, she's surprised I remembered his name or not. But a lot of people die in movies. Even way back then. Even way back when movies were first, like the first Rush Hour comes to mind. That evil guy in the first Rush Hour, they killed him. He was dead.
Yep.
He didn't then resurrect the next season. Did he? Fuck.
Yeah.
See, things like that remind me. Probably not many here that will remember it. The original A-Team TV series, where things were getting blown up, people were getting shot, blah, blah, blah. And then you look round, there's not a drop of blood anywhere, and people just walk away, and it's fine. It's like
Power Rangers.
you were just in a
TV show.
Oh god, yeah, that was terrible.
They
as well.
used to blow up the town every fucking episode, but at the start of the next episode, there was not a bloody tree out of place.
Yeah, you've got to have a reasonable suspension of disbelief. You've got to have something in there that makes you turn around and go, you know, yeah, they're the hero, but they got fucked up, so it was all right. You know, it's not
even
like
Buffy the Vampire Slayer destroyed Sunnydale.
Let's take
7 seasons, but
let's take it even. And yes, okay, this is going to show how geeky I truly am, but I don't care. If anybody watched the original, not so much new because I've never watched them now, but if anybody watched the original Thunderbirds, yes, okay, it was all puppets, but when the Thunderbirds defeated the enemy was fucking dead.
They were dirty and had muck all over them.
Exactly, the puppet looked dead, and I'm not sorry. What are they called? Bucky, help! Marionettes. That's the one. That's the fucker. But yes, they were all marionettes and I don't honestly believe that I was watching real people because it was so obvious, but that's what made it so good. But even the marionette, it had muck on its face, it had fake blood on its lap, it lay still with its arms up, pretending it was dead. And
now I understand that, a lot of these things these days are aimed at a bit of a younger audience.
But still.
If you show people on TV that have just got chucked off of the third story of a building and just got up and gone, oh, fine, and just walked off.
Yeah.
Are you trying to teach? You're teaching those kids that just go and jump off a roof. It's fine. You won't get hurt.
That's what I like about anime.
No bother, Red. Enjoy Beardy's stream. I'm just guessing because I got the notification on my phone.
I just get the notification on my PC.
But yeah, you've got to have a certain amount of realistic consequence, just so people, you then connect with it more in a human way because you understand. It's like, oh God, yeah, that must have hurt. You can believe it.
Now,
rather than just seeing someone who just like, oh no, yeah, I'm fine.
I know the three of us. I don't know how many people in the chat know, but I know the three of us know Jackie Chan.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, Jackie Chan.
The shit that man did in movies. Yes. I will hold my hands up. I was one of these people that was convinced that it either wasn't him or it was CGI or anything like that the first time I seen it. But after he was on... Fuck, I don't even remember what show he was on.
Letterman,
it was not. It was... Oh, what's the coloured guy? Oh, he does. He presents the... Our survey says, ping.
Family Feud.
And what's...
Steve Harvey.
That's him. He was on the Steve Harvey show.
I need to leave for 2 minutes.
Right, I'm sending you them then.
Go.
At the same time. But yeah. So, Steve Harvey. When he was on the Steve Harvey show and Steve Harvey says, right, let's be fair. How many bones have you broken? I'll leave it with you till I open the door.
No.
So, he was on the Steve Harvey show and Steve Harvey asked a question that everybody wanted to ask. Because if you know Steve Harvey, you know he's not one to shy away from the question. So, he said, Jackie, how many bones have you broken in your movie career? And Jackie's honest answer, now you can, pardon me, you can check there's a YouTube video out there, you can watch it, you can see it for yourself, of him saying, look, best thing to do is ask me what bone I haven't broken because I've broken them all.
Yeah.
Now, I watched Jackie Chan movies when I was younger and as I've grown up, and it kind of circles back into what the point you were making with. I never once watched Jackie Chan and thought, do you know what, I'm going to go and jump off a building.
Because it looks like it hurts.
Because it looks like it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
But I did have the respect because when he was hurt, yes, okay, he faked the hospital. But I've since found out, yes, for the movie, he faked going to the hospital. But he actually did go to the hospital straight after filming because he genuinely... In the movie, when they said, oh, you've broke a collarbone, for instance.
Yeah.
He genuinely went to the hospital afterwards and found out that he had actually broke his fucking collarbone.
Did you see the interview with Tom Cruise about the last Mission Impossible? Where he jumps across a gap between two roofs.
Mm-hmm.
And he literally... he hits the wall of the other building as he jumps across, and his foot folded flat up against his shin. He literally, like, you could see it. They played it in slow motion. His foot just folded up, so it was pushed against the front of his shin. And he got up, he crawled up off the wall and carried on running for the scene.
I'm assuming it was actually broken.
His foot was no longer connected to his leg. It was broken that badly.
That's dedication.
He got up and carried on running. It's like, fucking hell, mate. I mean, that's not just going to hurt a little bit. You must have been screaming inside.
Oh, 100%.
It's gross. You can see it. They slow the camera down and they freeze it, and you can see his foot bend backwards like, oh!
Did they have to?
Yeah, it's one of those moments that really does make you cringe. It's like that. It's like you look at it and you're just like, oh, I can feel the pain. Yeah, but he was saying about how much, because he does a load of his own stunts as well, and he was saying about how much he's broken and what things he's had done, and you know, absolutely an insane amount of shit that he's done to himself with his films.
Right. Fuck.
Go and see if look. You're looking it up on the net, aren't you?
Maybe.
You have a look at the slow-mo picture.
Jackie Chan has broken 10 bones in his extensive career.
Jackie Chan has broken...
More than 10 bones.
Had 10 broken bones in an... Nah, he's got
to have broken more than that.
bones.
Fuck.
Easily.
Right, so what was it you said? I'm pulling it off screen just now.
Broken foot. And if you go to Google Images, yep, there's a picture of it on Google Images. You can see it, like his foot is like his leg come down, and it's like a U. It's just a U where his foot goes back up, where it's broken, like towards his shin. It's gross, mate. Absolutely gross.
Oh, it was for the BBC?
Yeah, he was filming something.
Ah!
Can you see it? Where it's folded backwards.
Ah, that's fucking vile!
Yeah, and he got up and ran on it. Now, I don't know if you want to show people, because it is fucking painful to look at. It's really horrible.
It's painful to look at, but it actually doesn't show any gruesomeness, so I can show it.
No, there's nothing gruesome. It's just like one of those...
Look at fucking that!
His foot is literally a U shape bent back on itself.
And the motherfucker continues to run!
Yeah, he got up and carried on running after that.
Oh my god, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, he got up.
Right, I need to see if I can find the clip.
You'll see it's if you go to videos, you'll see it's there as a clip.
Exclusive footage of him breaking his ankle.
Yeah. And he got...
This is it.
Tom Cruise, you have a look at it. It's how he got up and walked away.
Right.
I don't know.
Don't look at my watch next.
Yeah, watch this bit. It's fucking... Oh, it's great. So he goes running.
Oh!
Bam, that's where he breaks his leg.
Thank you for the 15 bits, Kerr.
Oh, that's right, over the video.
Oh, that's fucking vile.
You're going to have to play that again, because that Minions celebration is right over the video. There you go. Oh, he slips down. God damn it. And look, watch. He gets up and starts running. Oh.
He gets up and keeps running.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Look, he pulls himself up and look at him. And he runs.
Holy fuck.
No, I'm not being funny.
He's dragging his foot behind him, but he's running.
But he must have been running on the stump of his ankle, not his foot.
Stunned his ass. Let's go. He's gonna be so...
Holy fuck. I could have done without seeing that, right?
I told you it's gross.
Tom Cruise has sustained quite a lot of injuries.
Yeah, and if you go and like do a thing of how many things he's broken during his career, it's insane.
How many? Fuck it. We're on this. We're on this topic now. Let's just fucking keep it going.
The guy's got to be held together with metal pins.
Top.
I mean that.
Top Gun. They changed it to Top Gun. How many fucking bones has Top Gun broke? No. Just because he was fucking in it doesn't mean. Right. So, that's his age. I thought that was how many bones he was broken. I was going to be sick. I just read 58. I'm like, what?
I have broken. Tom Cruise says, I have broken a lot of bones.
Because he does his own stunts, especially in the Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah, he does. He does most of his stuff himself.
Do we have an actual number though?
No.
There's no actual number.
There was one stunt in Mission Impossible 3, I believe. He's running over the bridge and boom, he gets slammed into a bus.
Yep.
That was an accident. He was never supposed to hit the bus, but he demanded to keep it in because it looked good. He broke 6 ribs.
I think the best one.
Do you know what I've just seen though?
What's that?
The Insider. No, I don't mind quoting them. The Insider says Tom Cruise was told to stop smiling as much as he did stunts in movies.
Oh, he loves doing it.
He is the one man that's got to be fucking thrilled with throwing himself about.
Yeah, you know that one. I can't remember which Mission Impossible it was, but he's on the top of a massive aerial pylon, like hundreds of feet up in the air, and he's just like on the top of an aerial.
He's not, man.
That was him. That was him up there. His insurance company went mad at him. They said, no, you can't do this and all this shit. Directors like mad at him. If you fall off that, you're dead. You know, there's no coming back from an accident up there.
Turns out the one that you're talking about where his ankle's bent.
Yeah.
He actually broke 2 bones.
Both his bones in his leg.
Both his bones in his ankle were fucking shattered.
That's what I'm saying. When he walked away, he was walking on the stump of his ankle, not his foot.
As you can see by the colour in my face, I am looking on Google, but I am not showing the pictures.
No, don't. It'll be gross.
I'll end up getting fucking cancelled. That's how graphic the images are. 2 of his bones.
Got me cancelled.
55 years old and he breaks 2 of his bones in his ankle and he's shattered. And they're using the word break, but I can see the picture. He shattered his fucking bones in his ankle.
Yeah, you can tell by the way that foot bent. That was a shatter. That's not a break. That's your bones have just crumbled into paste.
Tom Cruise said himself, the injury is worse than what was first feared. He did serious damage and would need months to recover.
Yeah.
Oh no shit, Sherlock.
I think the worst one I've ever seen, other than that's been left in a film, was Brad Pitt in 7, where he broke his wrist. I don't know if you remember the bit where he jumps out the window and he lands on top of the van and it's raining.
Oh yeah.
And he falls down and you see a sudden look of pain on his face. He broke his wrist doing that, which is why later on in the film he's got a cast on. It's a real cast.
Yeah.
He shattered his wrist doing it because he came right down on it.
But that's the issue these days. There's no that many actors about nowadays that would do that.
Yeah.
They're all too, oh no, I can't in case I break something.
Yeah. But yeah, I just remember seeing that film 7 for the first time and watching him. And when he hit that van, when he jumped out the window, you could see it on his face. It's like, you've just fucking hurt yourself, haven't you?
That hot.
Yeah, that really fucking hurt. And it turned out, he shattered his wrist. And like Tom Cruise's ankle, shattered his wrist.
Harrison Ford breaks his shoulder.
Oh yeah, he's done his shoulder.
Recently?
There's some of them that have had terrible accidents. You sort of think, Fucking hell.
He was rehearsing, wasn't he filming? He was rehearsing for the latest Indiana Jones movie.
Oh no.
And obviously, I won't name their name, but everybody knows who's running Indiana Jones and everything now. Actually, do you know what? Fuck it. Disney, a statement for Disney says, in the course of rehearsing for a fight scene, Harrison Ford sustained an injury involving his shoulder. 2 weeks later, he was strolling through London in a sling.
Oh, hang on. I've got to look that up.
Jane Seymour fractured her left kneecap after falling on set in Harry Wild.
Right.
There is actually a heartbreaking story about Jane Seymour.
No, and I know. Shut up.
There's a scene in. Do you remember the film The Scorpion King?
Yes.
So you've got Dwayne Johnson, and do you remember Michael Duncan Clark, big guy, the guy who played the guy in Green Mile?
Oh
Michael.
yeah.
Michael Duncan Clark.
Michael Clarke.
Just
He died. He
Just
died
a-
a few years ago, sadly. But yeah, if you put him up on screen, you'll see.
I'm going.
So you've got two big guys. You've got Dwayne Johnson, big guy. I mean, big guy, and Michael Duncan Clark, big guy.
Oh yeah.
They're doing a fight scene in it.
Oh, the big guy. The second I hit fucking go, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. So they're doing a fight scene in it.
I'll show him in. Actually, I'll just show all the pictures of him, but I'll show a close up of him.
Show those guys so people can.
Unfortunately, that is the story when he died, but that's him in the mile. Just
He's
to
not
give you an
actually
idea.
that. He's not actually that tall. They made him look taller for that film. He's
They
not
had
actually.
Look at the
Yeah.
size of that cunt.
But he's not actually that tall. But he is that big built.
Holy fuck!
He's a big, strong dude. There you go. Look at him. I mean, he's a guy you wouldn't really want to tussle with, yeah.
Well, there's him with Tom Hanks. So he's not that much taller than Tom Hanks, but he's not.
No,
They
he's
couldn't
not
have made
tall.
him. They couldn't have made him that much taller though, because he is quite tall.
He's
Yeah.
quite tall, but he's not as tall as he looked in the film.
They had to make him taller because unlike nowadays, they actually stuck to the source material back then.
Anyway, him and Dwayne Johnson have a fight scene in The Scorpion King. Now, while he was alive, Michael Duncan Clark swears this didn't happen, but accidentally, Dwayne Johnson caught him square in the face with an elbow and knocked him cold
Oops.
by accident. Now, you can imagine a guy that size, how hard Dwayne Johnson must have had to hit.
Fucking hell. But no, I'm sorry. For anybody that obviously, if you don't know who we're talking about, where the fuck have you been? But let's find. There we go. That is Dwayne Johnson, the guy that Ray's talking about right now, and that is genuinely him. That's not an edited picture. That's
he's
no
a
a
big dude,
picture
he's a
for
big
years
dude.
ago.
No, he is a bad
He's
guy.
He's a
machine.
fucking beast.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, he's big. Michael Duncan Clark is big. Now, you know, if you put some guy in there 140 pounds and let him hit Michael Duncan Clark, he would have probably laughed.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know.
100%.
I'm just saying, imagine how hard the guy's got to have been hit
Oh,
for him
fuck,
to be knocked out cold.
Yeah.
You know.
But just when you're on that, I remember reading a story. I'm going back a while now. But see, when they were filming Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee, one of the cast members was giving it all this about Bruce Lee. You'll know that quack, you'll know this, you'll know that, you'll know the other. So Bruce Lee, before the man could even blink, jumped up, roundhouse kicked him square in the mouth. The guy went to laugh because he never felt it. And when he laughed, his teeth came out.
Sorry, I'm just showing the Enter the Dragon image.
The most famous one for Bruce Lee is the fight at the ice works in Big Boss, I think it is.
Oh no, I remember him for shit like that.
That fight at the iceworks in the ice factory was actually a real fight. Bruce Lee had embarrassed that guy's brother at a tournament. He turned up on set and pushed his way in and challenged Bruce Lee to a fight.
There's the Enter the Dragon full poster just while Bucky continues to talk. I'll make it so you can still see Bucky, but you can see the poster.
Enter the Dragon's one of the greatest films of all time. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it now.
Go and watch it.
But continue to talk about it,
70s, but it was absolutely fantastic. Amazing movie.
This is there's been a lot of talk about him and if he was alive today and things like that. You know, as always happens with people that are that good. If people say if he was in MMA, how good would he be? They don't realise that Bruce Lee, before he became famous, was practically the originator of MMA. He used to go to unlicensed street fights and kick the crap out of people.
Yep. He was brilliant at what he did. And that's inevitably what got him killed, because he brought it to the West.
Yeah.
And that's what got his son killed.
Jeremy Renner?
Jeremy Renner.
Or as people know him as Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
He severely injured himself when he was falling from the stack of chairs.
Oh, if you look at some of the accident actors have had on set while filming and what they've done, it's absolutely hilarious.
That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at a list.
Yeah. Stupid ways actors have hurt themselves.
That's one that'll be on your list.
What?
Because technically he wasn't an actor. Back in 1999, WWF, before it became the WWE, Owen Hart, he was masquerading as the Blue Blazer. He got lowered down onto the turnbuckle and he slipped and fell and broke his neck, dying instantly.
What about the guy, I don't remember what wrestler it was, but what about the wrestler that was supposed to get involved in the cage match? And the cage was supposedly supposed to be open. And as obviously supposed to be open, I say, because it wasn't, it was locked, it was a cage match, he wasn't supposed to get in. But it was supposed to be open and he was convinced it was going to be open. And he runs from the back of the stage, head first into this fucking door, this cage, head first into the cage, expecting it to kick open as he pushes it. And it turns out he didn't. So he then climbs the cage, because they had actually locked the cage. The ref or something, the ref, I don't remember who it was, but the ref ended up fucking losing everything. Because if you don't know, sorry, I'm going to ruin your life, but I don't care. WWE scripted. So this was scripted. Does anybody remember what I'm talking about? I'm waiting for one of you two jumping in.
No, I don't know this one.
I never used to watch that much of it.
Supposedly, neither did I. I read this afterwards. I was a TNA fan. I'm not going to lie. TNA fan. But it was Bucky slyly dropping in the 100 bits, you fucker. Thank you so much for the bitties. But it was scripted that he was supposed to run at this door and gradually push it open, open, make it look like he was battering it down.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to just spring open, but it didn't, because the ref at the time obviously either hadn't read his script or didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Had fully locked the cage. Now, nobody died in this story, by the way. This brought it back to me. So he climbs the cage, and as he jumped off, again, the ref didn't know anything about it. Had no idea why the fuck he was there, because obviously I hadn't read the script, and got underneath him
So he's landed on the ref.
Now I'm talking big fucking guy. Now, if you know WWF, again, I'm sorry if I'm ruining your childhood here, but the ring bounces. That's the whole fucking point. It's safety.
Yeah.
So if the guys jump off the top rope, the fucking thing bounces and it doesn't do nothing to them. So he jumped knowing that in the script it was for him to get in the cage and then react. So in his infinite wisdom, he thought, right, if the refs lock the door, I'll go up ever, I'll get in the cage, and then we'll continue acting. Because the other guy that was in the cage knew not to react till he was in the cage.
Yeah.
So as he jumps, and I mean, he was already fucking in the air, jumps to get in this cage, knowing he would land safely because he knew the fucking the ring would bounce.
Yeah.
The ref decides to stand underneath him.
Jesus.
The ref, as I say, ended up, nobody was injured, but the ref ended up not fucking working another day, never worked another fucking shift, never done another fight because he got fired for it.
If you see some of those fuckers though,
Oh, see,
the shit they go through, the injuries they get.
everybody says, and I know I'm going to contradict what I just said, right? But everybody says, oh, WWF and WWE and all the rest of it's all fake. But yes, I will 100% hold my hands up and say, I know most of that's fake.
Yeah.
But you can't fakely be fucked in the chair with a face, be fucked in the face with a chair.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no! You can go on YouTube and you can see, like, you can search on there times when things went wrong inside the ring, you know, and you can see these guys. That's a real. You've actually broke your face open there, mate.
It's
that is a proper real cut.
It's the people that they get smacked in the face with a chair, they bleed, and then the people go, oh, it's all fake.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. And there's also you can go. There's another one you can search up. It's like times when it got real inside the ring, like one wrestler was pissed another one off, so the other guys sort of thought, I'm going to teach you a lesson now, mate. If you think that that's okay to do, we'll see how you like it when I really kick you in the face.
Yeah, but it's one of the ones where, like I say, they get cuts in their face or they get cuts in their chin or anything like that, and then people go, it's all fake.
Yeah.
How?
Conversation with WWE.
How did you
superstar
fake
in
that?
the 90s. And
What's,
the injuries that he sustained during that time as one of the higher up members of the WWE of the 90s was unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, this man broke bones in his neck.
But then there's also the other funny one that sort of like they say, oh, these guys aren't real fighters, you know. They say they're just wrestlers, they're paid actors, they're not real fighters. It's like, well, sorry, but have you seen what Brock Lesnar did? He left the WWE and then went to the UFC and became the heavyweight champ of the world in the UFC. That guy is a guy you do not want to fuck with. He will end your fucking life.
Aye. And like Bucky said, she spent, what, 3 days?
Yep.
3 days with the same guy? 3 days. But
Three of them.
did you not get more friendly with one of them, though?
Yeah, I get more
Right.
friendly with Al than I did
Right.
Ted.
So you spent 3 days with a 90s wrestler. And even he was saying, look, yes, no, I'm only saying this because I think this is what I think I remember this is what Bucky told me. If I'm wrong, stop me at any point. But even in the 90s, he was saying, yes, hold my hands up, wrestling's fake. But
Oh yeah.
I have walked away with X, Y, and Z. This went wrong.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it, right? If you're going in, like, you're an old wrestler where they used to wrestle like practically 5 nights a week to put on shows to make money, you know.
Oh,
And every night you're jumping off the top, like those turnbuckle bits.
The top rope.
So you've probably done that a few thousand times in your career. There's going to be a percentage of that where something went wrong.
Yep.
You're not going to get it perfect every
fuck
time, you know. And whether it's you landing on the other guy wrong, or you completely miss the mark and fall off it, or something like that, those people are going to get hurt. It's just part of the career.
And do you know what scares me more? Like, even in movies and stuff like that, the people that do things wrong and accidentally hurt someone else.
Yeah.
That's what worries me. Because you could be, talking sake, right? You could be in the biggest movie of this year, right?
Yeah.
With Jackie Chan as the star. But you've been added into the movie as an extra.
Mm.
And then accidentally Jackie, when he's swinging a bat or something, or swinging a pole, accidentally lets the pole go and it fucks you in the gub.
Yeah.
You've got to go, and act like an extra. But you've walked away with a broken jaw.
Yeah.
Because what people don't realise is that fucking poles came at you at, say, talking sake, 50 miles an hour, flying across the fucking room, and it's gubbed you.
Yeah.
Right, perfect example. One of my favourite actors.
Sorry, I keep moving my mic, guys.
One of my favourite actors, he's a horror actor, well known for playing Jason Voorhees and Victor Crowley. I'm of course talking about Kane Hodder. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, Kane Hodder started out as a stuntman. Because he has big built, okay? He's quite a big built boy.
Pardon me.
But if you ever see Kane Hodder out in public or in a photo op, he's always wearing black gloves. Always, without fail. Because...
Force continues. Fact, because she's actually asked him.
Yeah, I've spoken to him. I asked him. So, the reason Kane Hodder always wears it's black rubber gloves, like the same ones that tattoos wear. And the reason he always wears these is because in his early career, a stunt went wrong and he ended up with third-degree burns over 75% of his body, including his hands. Which is why, in public, his hands are always covered. The rest of the burns can't be seen, because obviously it's his arms and his chest and his torso. But he always covers his hands in public.
Just goes to show you, doesn't it? Things can happen that you just don't expect.
Yep.
And it's quite scary sometimes, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I mean, and think of it another way. Like, you think of it that you are one of these performers, you know, especially with things like the WWE, and you're meant to be dropping some guy like on his head or something, you know, and they practice that maneuver to be safe. But something goes wrong and that guy slips down a bit further than he should do. You actually drop him on his head. He breaks his neck and he's paralysed.
The move that's jumping straight into my head right now,
Tombstone.
Undertaker, Tombstone.
Yeah. You imagine that happens and he gets that manoeuvre and it's only got to be a matter of a couple of inches.
Mm-hmm.
That guy just slips down in his hands a bit too far. Bam, he gets dropped on his neck, shatters his, and that's it, and he can't walk, he's paralysed. Imagine how bad he'd feel. Or it kills him.
Oh, aye, 100%.
So this is why, you know, they're scripted. They're scripted for a freaking reason.
They're scripted so that nobody dies?
Yeah, because what they are doing is potentially really fucking dangerous. Really dangerous, you know. It's not like...
Did something go wrong with the Undertaker? One of the times they buried him alive? Or am I wrong?
He had something... I'm sure he had something go wrong with him.
I was sure it was one of the times they buried him alive on obviously on TV and on at the stage, something went wrong and they couldn't get him back out, or he couldn't breathe or something like that.
I can't remember.
I'm sure it was the Undertaker. I'm sure I've read it.
I thought he got burnt as well, didn't he? At some one of his things.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
I remember so many things of him actually getting hurt. You know.
Oh, aye.
As they all did back in those days, because they were trying to be more extreme than the last guy.
Aye, 100%.
You know, it's like, oh, he's just jumped off the top of a ladder. Oh, right. Well, I'll jump off of a ladder that's twice as high on top of a cage. You know, they were just nuts. Oh yeah, I'll just cover the ring in fake pins, and I'll drop this guy on those fake pins. Doesn't matter how fake they all are. Some of those are actually going to pierce his skin.
It fucking hurts.
Yeah.
The shocking number of surgeries that the Undertaker has had during his WWE career.
Oh, it's insane. I bet you.
Does it tell you how many?
I'm working on it.
Right.
17 surgeries.
Aye, but 17 surgeries will have been for like multiple things. He would maybe add three
He suffered
or
a
four
back
stuff.
injury in 1994. He suffered an injury after Austin accidentally ripped off his ear.
Steve Austin.
What the fuck?
Jesus. Stone Cold Steve.
There was an injury which resulted in him having to wear a facial mask after a match with Maybell happened, and it was a botched clothesline.
And he had to
That
wear
was
a
in
face mask
95.
from a clothesline. So that guy got a shattered cheekbone.
Why?
Right.
Yeah.
During his 2010 Elimination Chamber entrance, The Undertaker suffered burns.
That's the one?
It so happened that a ball of flame shot up and clung to his legs. He also suffered a severe shoulder injury in 2010.
I knew he got burnt. He got hit by like a fireball, sort of something.
During his, not to mention his undefeated streak was over after his defeat to Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania 30, which resulted in him having a concussion.
Because Brock punched him in the head.
Yeah.
You would have. If that dude punched him in the
Fucking
head, you'd have more than I mean, have you seen the size of that guy?
If that cunt punched me in the head, I'd be dead.
He broke his nose during a match with Stone Cold Steve Austin as well.
I don't think there's a wrestler out there that can say they haven't broke their nose.
I bet
Well,
I bet you it's a standard issue like injury.
Hey, Charlie.
Al Snow broke several bones in his neck.
How's you, Charlie? How's it going? Sorry, Bucky. Continue.
That's fine. Ted DiBiase, he also suffered many broken bones.
There's probably not one. This is what I'm saying. There's probably not one wrestler out there that can truthfully stand in front of a camera and say, "I've never broken a bone."
And
Bullshit.
you know the story of the Blue Blazer Owen Hart, who died entering the ring. And let's not get started on Mick Foley.
No,
Mick Foley's had more injuries than everyone on the planet put together, I should think.
Yep. He's lost part of his lip, part of his ear. He's been slashed open. He's broken bones. I read his autobiography back in the early noughties. Mick Foley was fucking nuts. When he couldn't get the thrill he wanted for the WWE, he went and wrestled in Japan.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a more maritime wrestler.
Your time.
Billy Ray.
Billy Ray.
Bully
Ray.
Yep, Billy Ray.
Don't remember him.
Aces and eights.
Oh!
Ah, see, it fucking came back to you then, didn't it?
He had the partner. What was his mate? They were they were brothers.
He was
And they acted like they were in a like a motorcycle club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I don't
remember it.
know. I was
That's
all
right.
Generation X,
Well, Wraith,
Lockdown.
that's the wrestling I was into.
Right now,
That's when I was there.
I'm going to say something here, and I'll pretty much guarantee that no one knows this guy because it was from English wrestling for a start. Giant Haystacks.
Mhm.
Do you remember him, Bucky?
My mum was a big fan of Giant Haystacks.
Giant
I remember
Haystacks.
watching the wrestling, the WWF,
I'm out.
back
No,
in the
that
90s, and my mum would keep talking about Giant Haystacks.
The British
I'm
wrestler
out.
and Big Daddy. They were just. These were just. They weren't. This wasn't. This was like English wrestling.
Big Daddy, I remember.
Backyard wrestling.
They were just fat guys in a ring, basically.
I remember Big Daddy.
Yeah, they just used to run around and belly slap each other.
Yeah, basically.
It was hilarious. It was terrible wrestling.
Anyone seen the film phone movie Wrestling with My Family?
Right,
No, I've not seen it.
right. No, that is and I know you're probably going to slate it, but I want to put my point up across before you fucking slate it. It's a movie with The Rock in it. Sorry, Dwayne Johnson.
It's not just him.
And there's a lot of other huge names. Now, I am going to Google it because, like Bucky's just said, she jumped in, but Simon Pegg's in it. And this, as you can probably hear, I'm just typing, so I'm trying to remember who exactly is in it.
Cersei Lannister.
Aye, but she's no. Is it fighting with my family or is it wrestling with my family?
Wrestling with My Family. Fighting. Sorry, it was fighting with
I
my
thought it was
family.
fighting. It was when I typed it. I thought, Right. So, Stephen Merchant, Nick Frost, Florence Plague, Dwayne Johnson, Vince Vaughn. There was huge names in this movie, and now not being such a wrestling fan, not being like a huge wrestling fan. Sorry, Bucky, I'm covering your face. There's the IMDb picture of it. But honestly, if you like wrestling, even if you don't like wrestling, watch this fucking movie. Wow.
It's about WWE diva Paige and her origin story
Which is her.
from Great Britain.
Which is the lady in the front. Cersei Lannister's her mother. Nick Frost is her father. That's her brother in the back there. I can't remember who he is.
Now,
His name was Zach in real life.
you guys are fans of Mr. Amell, yes?
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
Green Arrow. Did you watch the TV show Heels?
No.
No.
Because you know, Heels in wrestling is the bad guy.
Heels.
It's a-
H-E-A-L-S.
H-E-E-L-S, Heels.
Double E.
Yeah. It's about he runs a family-owned wrestling company in a small town in America.
Right.
And he plays the bad guy. And his brother in the series is meant to be the good guy. isn't it?
H-E-E-L-S.
Yeah, H-E-E-L-S.
Now, all I want to do is show everybody on stream how fucked up Google is.
Oh yeah, it'll come up with
Yeah,
all
I can
sorts of
see,
stuff if
yeah.
you type in heels in Google.
It has came up with nothing but women's heels.
Yep, there you go. But if you type in heels TV show, you should get a screenshot of Mr. Amell
Even
himself.
Amell was actually there at the weekend. Didn't get
Yep.
the chance to meet him though on Sunday. I think
that-
he's in training.
Is that
or
it, Wraith?
something.
Brother
Let's
v
have a look.
brother, hero versus heel.
Yeah, that sounds
Yes,
like that.
let's have a look at the screenshot and I'll tell you. That's the one. Yep, there you go.
Mate,
Where they play wrestlers, and he's trying to promote his small, like, family-owned business. He's the one. Amell runs the company, but he plays a heel. But there you go. He wears the biker type jacket. He's got that, It's an actual quality show.
Might actually, I'll give that a look.
You know.
To be honest,
I think, and that's his brother beside him, the big one. He's meant to be like the hero, the good guy, and he's there struggling to try and promote this company and get his wrestlers recognised and stuff like that. It's actually really good fun to watch.
but there you
Well,
go,
I
people.
think he's in training for something right now.
If you need, there you go. There's even a Facebook page. Since it's no giving away my Facebook page. There's a Facebook page of it. That's it there. If you want to go look into it, look into it.
Yeah.
It's on Stars. So
You've got stars?
I think so.
Think.
It's
We're
a
all
good
running out
one.
of subscriptions we've got. There's that many of them.
Yeah.
God, my hair needs done
But
badly.
if you like that sort of, that kind of, if you like Stephen Amell as an actor, I think he's pretty good.
I like him.
You'll find it good and especially if you like that sort of thing, to do with sort of like wrestling and stuff. It's not all to do with wrestling, obviously. There's family issue stuff going on, but it's a good
That
show.
was fine with my family. It was a family of wrestlers in Blackpool,
Yeah.
and she gets chosen, or her and her brother audition for the WWE. She makes it.
He Disney.
His life goes to shit.
Oh, just as a quick update on that, Heel Season 2 is coming this year.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That
could be why he's training.
And just
I
to
would think so. He's got to be a bit buff for it.
just to tandem over this,
To explain why he didn't.
purely
want that.
because obviously this goes on YouTube and stuff like that. Anybody that, and I know Rafe's gonna hate me for this because he's gonna go, fuck's sake, he's talking about this again, but I need to talk about it. There is you've probably read President, Men of Mayhem, Redwood Original behind me. But before anybody starts to fucking hate raids or they hate attacks in the comments or anything like that, oh my god, how can a president be on Twitch and all that shit? Bull fucking shit. I'm actually going to show everybody so that everybody's aware what it is. Yes, it does have the full kit on the side. I will show everybody every single patch so that nobody knows so that nobody thinks I'm being offensive or anything like that. If you watch a TV show called Sons of Anarchy, you will know this cut. It's a Jack's, I was going to call him Telford. That's not his name. It's a Jack's cut. So it is a movie replica or a TV show replica of the original cut. Don't attack me on fucking comments. Don't attack me on Twitter. Don't attack me anything.
And if you're offended by it, get a fucking life. It's
And
show merch.
exactly. If you are offended by it, I'm really sorry you're offended by it. But guess what? It was a TV show that people in the world loved. Don't like it? Attack me in the comments. See how it goes for you.
I've already done that.
Because
Sorry.
it is Jaxie's cut just before he died, before he came to his demise.
Well, think he was a selfish
And
son
if
of a bitch.
shut up.
We'll not go there.
And if you know it, I was a huge fan of him. I'm hopefully getting to meet him this year, if not this year, at the end of this year, start of next year.
It's going to be next year. I think we've got a clash.
So, and the reason why it's on the back of my chair is because I want it to be there. I'm not trying to show that I'm anything other than what I actually am. I'm just a ginger guy who loves TV shows. Don't like it? Attack me in the comments. We'll see how it goes.
Don't like it, deal with his fucking mod.
Because at the end of the day,
Luck with that.
if you can't get over a TV show and the fact that, guess what? Newsflash everybody, I'm a geek. then tough shit. Because I'm done hiding it. My darling mod, who is also my darling wife, spent a lot of money on it. I'm done hiding it, and I'm done listening to the whole, oh, that's an insult. But
Dude,
you
get a
don't
fucking bus pass.
you don't give a shit about my belt buckle that I'm wearing, which is Sun's. You don't give a shit when I wear my Sun's t-shirt. The vest shouldn't mean fucking anything. And for anybody that is a Suns fan that did look at my vest there and think, oh, there's a patch missing.
No, there's no.
No, there isn't. I have the patch, it's just not on the jacket yet.
These don't work too good. You need to bear with me till they come back to life to a console.
But, so no, it will be a permanent fixture behind me. For anybody that's not aware of what it is, I can show you.
But where the fuck you been for the last 15 years?
Sons of Anarchy, it's a TV show, clearly states the complete series. It's a TV show, it's never been anything else, it's not a real club. I'm not promoting a club, it's an 18 plus because there is a lot of fucking hassle in it. Yes, Wraith, you may laugh, but I will explain after the stream why I'm explaining it so deeply. It is a TV series. It was 1 to 7 series. Series 7, Jax killed himself. That's when he weird that.
Should have been 5 seasons, but we'll not go there.
No, it should have lasted 5 seasons, but they stretched it to 7. He was wearing that the day he died. Don't like it. Attack my comments. I really couldn't care less. It's behind me because I like it, because I support the TV show. Nothing else. I'm hiding the place where we bought it. I support the TV show. That gentleman right there is Jax. He is one of the characters. At the end of the day, I'm a geek. Get over it. And that's all I'm going to say about it, but I had to say something because it will be a permanent fixture in the back of my stream, on the back of my chair. And I do not want, because that says president, I do not want anybody treating me any different, because it's all bullshit. It's all about a TV show. And I've even taken them out the box to prove it. It's all about a TV show. Okay? So if you think it's anything else other than that, get over yourself. Sorry.
Concede mode.
Continue.
She ran out of fucks to give a week ago.
Continue. I had to say it.
Jesus.
I needed it in once.
We'll explain.
I'll explain after the stream, Ruth.
Right then.
So, where do we go from here? And also, for anybody else wondering, that lovely gentleman that you can see right there
Yeah.
is little Jeff. He is Jeff Dunham's ventriloquist puppet. Yes, I am fully aware people don't like ventriloquist puppets, but again, I do, so fuck off, it's my stream. The gentleman sitting on top of him, Bucky, look up. The gentleman sitting on top of him is Huggy Wuggy. So
I've got a Bucky Huggy Wuggy.
again,
See him 'cause he's black. There.
if you joined my last stream, you know the real Care Bear, sorry, I keep forgetting she's taken away the real Care Bear asked me to attach him to my headset, so he spent the full time there. But again, if you've known me for a while, I have stuff round about me that I enjoy, that I like. So that's exactly what the cut is behind me, is because I like the TV show. And like I said, I like the comedian / ventriloquist, so hence the reason for the little Jeff doll. Yes, before anybody's wondering, I can make him talk. No, I will not do it right now. But if it's something you wish to see, me doing ventriloquism on stream, drop it in the comments, drop it in the chat. If you're on my Discord, drop it in the Discord. I will quite happily do ventriloquism on stream.
Right, I'm going to shut off for 2 minutes.
Okay. Wraith, what do you think about him? Seems as Bucky's going to call off for 2 minutes.
It's a doll.
It's not. It's a ventriloquist puppet.
It's not a doll.
It's a puppet.
It's a puppet.
Ventriloquism's always been something that I've always. I won't say anything because I don't want to put,
Go for it. I'm asking your opinion.
I'm never really that entertained by it.
Some
It's
people
like-
aren't.
No, it's like I understand, and it's very clever that people can sort of like throw their voice that way to make it, But it's just been something I've always sort of thought, yeah, you're making a puppet talk. Okay, I get it.
No, I get that.
It's like I enjoy magic, and I don't want to, hurt anyone's feelings, but card tricks make me fucking infuriated. It's like we've seen it a million times. Stop doing fucking card tricks.
Well, you're gonna hate me then.
It's impressive that people can do it. I get that part, I get it, and I understand. Well, yeah, that must have taken some skill to do that because you've just made a card appear inside a can of Coke that hadn't been opened before. Fucking get it, mate. But card tricks, can't we have something a bit more entertaining these days? But
I get you.
I admire the skill in being able to do it. It's one of those things that
magic was a bad way to take it, but we'll not go there.
No, I know because you do magic and that, and that's why I'm reticent to say it. But it's just one of those things that's sort of like it's on that par.
I've done magic since I was knee high to a sandmouse, so I know the rap that comes with it.
It's like watching.
So you're not offending me or anything like that.
It's like watching cricket or golf or snooker. Yes, I understand they take a good amount of skill to play a high level, but if you're making all that money playing snooker, then fine, that's great, well done. But I'm sorry, I'm over it.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
Which is why anybody that's in my chat or in my stream or in my Discord knows that, yes, I know you guys have asked me for a magic stream, but he's just proved my point.
No!
I don't... No. Let me finish. It helps you, Wraith, so shut up. I don't want to bring you guys the same shit. Like the same card tricks or the same magic that you've seen before. I'm always working on that one that makes you go...
Yeah, I'll admit there are some out there that really do sort of make you go, fuck, how did you do that, mate? That was actually really fucking clever. I get it. But when it's just like...
It's the same shit, but different.
Yeah. I like watching Penn and Teller, I'll admit that. I like watching them too.
But they are legends. They're no magicians, they're legends.
Yeah, but like I was going to say, some of the shit they do, it's like, what the fuck? How the hell did you do that?
Yep.
And there are a few out there that are quite amusing to watch because they kind of put on a comedy show while they're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that, but some of them...
On the question of magicians then, since it's kinda you started this, so you'll take the wrath of Ginge.
Go on.
David Blaine, magician or not?
Prick.
Bucky, I know your opinion. You have an opinion because you've listened to me talk though.
Yeah, I had an opinion before I even met you.
So many people, even chat, I'll reach out to you guys. David Blaine, magician or not? Because there's a reason why I'm asking. So you think he's a prick, Wraith?
Yeah, I can't stand the dude. I think he's an arrogant little shit.
Right. Why?
For 3 days.
Why?
Bucky, I'll get to you in a minute. Shut up.
ever since I first saw him on TV, he came across as a bit of a sleaze. He one of those guys, and it's like.
But do you think my question is, I know what people think of him. My question is, do you think the magic community should class that man as a magician or not?
No.
Why?
Well, because he's doing things like, I'm going to stand in a cube of ice for a week. Is that magic? No. That's training yourself physically and mentally. That's all that is. That's not magic.
Bucky, same question to you. Forget what you think of him, should the magic community class him as a magician? You didn't come through.
No.
Why?
He doesn't do magic. He stands in a box, suspended in mid-air, in nothing but his underwear for a week, going hungry. That's not magic, that's self-torture. And if you ever watched an interview with him, he is a creepy motherfucker.
Yeah, he just comes across as a sleaze.
Right, so on the magician factor, which, because this is watched on YouTube, I want to hold my hands up and say, yes, I'm a magician, but from a non-magician, one there and one there, they agree with me as a magician that we should not class that twonk as a magician, because nothing that man has ever done in his life, stop me if I'm wrong, nothing, either of the two years, nothing in that man's life has ever been magic. He has, yes, I will hold my hands up and say he has done extraordinary things. He has pushed his body to the limit. But that is not magic.
No. I mean, you see...
So there's a question for both of you then. Wraith, I'll go you first because I think I know Bucky's answer, or I think I've asked Bucky this before.
Go on then.
What is magic to you?
Magic to me is...
What do you what's the definition in your eyes?
Well, someone who can create an illusion that would suspend belief that you would think that's impossible to do. You know, like I say, if you were doing card tricks, you've told someone to pick a card out, and then it's appeared in a can of Coke on the other side of the stage that you never went anywhere near.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
being able to hold yourself in a box in a crane for a week, that's just physical training.
No. I'm take away everything else. I'm asking you, in your opinion, what is magic? What is the definition of magic or magician to you?
It's someone who can create an illusion that makes you like wonder how it's done and think it's impossible.
So would it be okay if I used the word misdirection?
Oh, we all know misdirection is part of magic. Yeah, sleight of hand.
So that's what I'm asking.
Distraction. Yeah.
So to you, a magician or magic is all about misdirection.
I wouldn't say it's all about misdirection.
Right. This is what I'm asking. Tell me your opinion.
There's a lot of subtle hand movements that will allow you to manipulate an item in a certain way. You know, or
I love the fact I just did it there while he was talking. Watch the video back, anybody that missed it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, but yeah, it's just someone who can make you believe something that wasn't real and make you believe it's real.
Right, Wraith, do you want me to show you a card trick right now live on stream?
Go on then, show us a card trick.
Give me a minute.
It's about time you done one, since I hate card tricks. Show me one.
Keep talking, don't let the thing go silent. Talk amongst yourselves about magic.
And we'll talk about
but
magic.
To me, a magician is David Copperfield, Dynamo, Siegfried and Roy, Penn and Teller, Paul Daniels.
You see, like,
David
Paul...
Blaine does not even
Paul Daniels,
He's
when
not
I
in the
was a
same
kid,
league.
it was like, he didn't put on like a big fancy flash show, but he did, when you were a kid, that was like, wow, how did he do that?
Yeah.
And
Right.
that's
What did
sort
I
of like
join
the
in
thing.
back on there? Because I've just put my headset back on.
We're just
talking
talking about Paul Daniels.
magicians.
Yeah.
Real magicians.
Talking about Paul Daniels when I was a kid, he was
Right.
like, that was the guy who sort of like made you sort of think, how did he do that kind of thing?
Yeah, I'll be
No.
honest, 9 times out of 10, I don't know why, but I can work out how they did it. Don't ask me to do it because I can't, but I know how they did it.
As Bucky's wife, as Bucky's husband, my brain went
Bucky's
as
wife?
Bucky's wife. I'm like, eh? As Bucky's husband, I know exactly what she's meaning. I have done magic for Bucky, not to Bucky, but for Bucky, and I do like a card trick, and Bucky goes, "I've seen that one before, and this is how I know how you did it." And I'm like, right, so tell me how I did it. And she goes, I don't actually know how you did it. So I then give her the cards. Now, I know I shouldn't be saying this on stream, but fuck it. I then give her the cards and I say, right, if you know how I did it, do it for me. And I hope she'll back me up here. But she will then be the one that she'll get a deck of cards and she'll go, I actually don't know how you did it.
I'll talk you through it and tell you exactly how you done it, but just don't ask me to do it.
So, I am fully aware because my wonderful mod has already told me that I have next to no people here, but I couldn't give a shit. If you're not here, you've missed out. Because for the first time ever, I'm gonna do a fucking magic trick on stream. So, Wraith, do you trust me not to look at either my actual stream or my screen? That's the first question.
I'll trust you. Go on.
Right. Obviously I'm going to look at the stream just now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. Right? And you tell me when to stop whenever you feel. Don't you say stop when you think it's an easy card or any. No.
Alright, okay, not yet. Alright, go on.
Shut up, asshole. Don't do this. I'm live on stream, don't do this. But actually no. That's too easy because people will say I've seen it. So what I'll do is on stream I'll do that. Right? You tell me when you feel like stopping. I'm not going to force it, and according to the camera I'm going to be looking the other way.
Right.
So I'm not going to pay attention, I'm not going to nothing, okay?
Right.
And because you said you believe that I truly will, for the stream's sake, I will make my camera the biggest one, so that you can see that I'm not looking. So what'll happen is, at some point I will go like that. I will tell you when to stop. You stop whenever you feel like it, and I'll do my best. But because of the low camera,
Right, well, don't forget I've got a bit of delay here.
no, that's fine.
Right. Okay.
I will do my best to stop whenever you say stop. So whenever you feel like it, just say stop. If you're watching the Discord call, there should be no lag. Just for the record.
Yeah, I'll watch the Discord one.
And then that way on stream it'll show that you're telling me when to stop exactly when you feel like it.
Right.
And I
Yep, I've got the Discord stream up now.
cannot fucking believe that I'm doing this on stream for the first time ever, but let's see what happens. This could go wrong, but let's hope it doesn't. Bucky, do you believe in me?
Of course.
Well, you're a fool. No, I'm kidding. Right.
Well, you're crazy.
So,
right, go on then.
I will look. Yes, I will look straight at the camera, but I'll keep my eyes closed. So, just to make you aware and to make stream aware, I will keep my eyes closed. So I'll do that. I'll close my eyes and then I'll do that. You tell me when to stop whenever you want.
Right.
Okay? You ready?
Yeah. Stop. Oh, you went right through them.
Do me a favour. Do it when I'm in the deck. It helps. I can't exactly pluck your card out the sky. I'm
did it
not a
as soon as
fucking
you-
genius.
Good.
Right. So, There?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
Yeah.
Are you positively tively?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, shut the fuck up and get on with it.
Right. Everybody's seen that one, so that's a 9 of hearts, so don't want to give you that one. But you cut to that one. No, I've kept the cards in the stream, so I'm no cheating. So you've cut to that one. 9 of hearts is there.
Yep.
Okay. So, would you be amazed? Wait, have you seen it?
Seen what?
Have you seen? I know Bucky's gone. No. Have you seen your card?
Have I seen the card that I
Right.
cut? No, you
So-
didn't show me.
That there is
Yep.
the card that you cut to.
Yep.
Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Bucky, do you remember it in case you forget?
Yeah, no, I won't forget. Don't worry about it.
Stream again. Do you remember it? Remember that card because it is going to be a card. Sorry, shit. That is going to be a card that we need to remember. Okay?
All right.
I'll keep the cards. I've just filed them. There's no more here. And just to show you, there's no more here. Okay? Actually, this is better. I'll sit back here. Because then you can see my lap. I'm no cheat. So, I kept my eyes closed the whole time. You saw it on stream. Everybody saw it. So, would you be amazed if I could tell you what your card was?
No, I wouldn't be amazed.
Right. So, it's not in the bottom. Just please do tell me if it is. It's not in the bottom.
No, it's not.
Right. Shit. Sorry. It's not in the top.
Nope.
So it's not in the bottom and it's not in the top.
Nope.
Right. So, now for the stream's sake, Wraith.
Yeah.
Just do me a favour. I know nobody in the stream can tell me, but because you're not on cam, but look straight into the camera and just think of your card.
Alright.
Forget the rest of the deck. Think of your card.
Alright, I'm thinking of it. I'm thinking hard.
Bucky, do me a favour because you're on camera. Think of your card. Think of his card, even.
I say.
Right, come on.
Right. So if I riffle through the deck,
Yep.
I'm gonna stop where I think your card is. Right.
Alright then.
And please, I know you're a cunt, but please, if I get this right, tell me I've got this right.
Alright, I will.
Okay? Right, so, just me and you, Wraith, nobody else here, no stream, no Bucky, no nothing. Right,
I'm looking straight at your ginger face.
think of
Come
your
on.
card.
I'm thinking of it.
We'll do this a different way. Send me your card. Send me your card. Send me it. Send me it. Send me nothing but your card.
Uh-huh.
I'll have a look. I think you're sending me mixed signals.
Lies. I'm telling you one card. Straight in through your cranium.
No. I hate the fact I can't see you. This makes it so much harder.
Ah. You can see Bucky. She's thinking the same card.
No. No. Right. You're making this hard. You're throwing me many fucking cards.
No, I'm not.
Whether it's you or whether it's Bucky, the fact that she's been drinking, you're throwing many fucking cards at me here.
I'm only
Bucky,
thinking
stop
one
thinking
card.
of those cards.
So,
One card.
we'll
One
try.
card.
I'll do it a different way, and I'm gonna, for the stream's sake, I know you're looking at Beardy. I know you're looking at Race blank screen, but I'm gonna bring up Race blank screen, just as that fucking mic's getting in my way. Just as an idea, so that you can see Race blank screen.
Like blank as my face.
Right. So, nothing but your card. Send me your card through the mind, through the internet, through the power of internet. Send me your card.
I'm sending it to you.
Right.
Come on.
Just your card, you're thinking too hard. And Bucky's already sitting there with a smug look going, he's already fucking done it. Right. You're making it way too fucking hard for me. So what we'll do is, you can see the cards, yeah?
I can see the card.
Right. So what I'll do is I'll just scroll through.
Yeah.
Don't tell me, leave a couple like after your card if you see your card, yeah?
What, and say stop?
No, I leave a couple after so you don't just stop me right there.
Alright, okay.
Don't stop me right on your card. Oh shit, I took two. Don't stop me right on your card.
Okay, no worries.
Do you know what's really amazing? I could sit here and go through the 51 cards in this deck, but nobody will realise the cards are already on the mic. Nobody will realise.
Stop.
Stop?
Yeah.
I've passed your card?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Right. Same again. Tell me when I've stopped past your card.
Stop.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because Bucky thinks she disagrees.
Unless I was seeing the wrong card, but
Right.
I think it was.
We'll double check. But again, I say I could go through all the cards, but nobody will realise it's already on the mic. Did you see your card?
No.
So out of that full deck of 52, your card has vanished. Now, seems as you think you saw the King of Hearts, which is bullshit. Bucky, tell me what race card was.
King of Spades.
Want to see it again?
What did Bucky say?
King of Spades.
The King of Spades.
What was the card you had there?
The King of Spades.
My card was the King of Hearts.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It was.
Right.
I can
Wraith.
go back in the
Wraith.
card.
Tell me. Right. Wraith. In the camera, because I'm so sure that you're wrong here. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
There.
Yeah.
You happy?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right. So again, don't want to show everybody's seen that one. You remember that one? Can you see my eyes are closed?
Yeah.
Can you see just that one?
Yeah.
So you can see it?
Yeah.
Bucky Junior's just walked in the room, so she can see it?
Yeah.
Right. So, no other card, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Remember just that card.
Yeah.
No other card.
Yeah.
So again, we'll do the whole... And as you can see, it's not on the mic this time. Tell me when you see your card. Now, Bucky, do me a favour. Remember the card. Bucky Jr. is right
I
there.
know it.
So she'll remember it as well. Oh, there you go. You saw her hand.
You can slightly see it.
She'll tell you. You've not seen it yet?
No.
Right, so
Can't see the deck of the cards though.
you can't see the deck, is there?
Right.
So,
Keep it where I can see it then. Yeah, I saw it then.
what I'll do is I'll do this.
Yeah.
Is it there?
Yeah, I just saw it. No, in that lot. When you found it out just a second ago. Keep going.
So in this lot or that lot?
It's in that lot in your left hand.
This one.
Yeah.
Right. I think you're fucking me up here.
Nope.
So if I take a clump from here, is it in there?
Don't know, I can't see all.
It's alright, she'll Bucky Jr. will help me fan them out.
Yeah, it's there, yeah.
It's there?
I think so. No, it's not.
So it's not there.
No.
Right.
Go on, keep going.
So if I take... Right, we'll make this slightly easier for you, Wraith. If I take 4, is it in there?
Nope.
Here's the pack.
Yep, go on, keep going.
If I take another 4, is it there?
Nope.
Pack's here.
Yep.
If I take another 4, is
Nope.
it here?
Nope.
Pack's here. If I take another... Do you know what? I'm not taking another 4 because there's only like 8 left.
No.
So it's not there.
Nope.
So according to you, your card is not in the deck at all.
Nope.
So, both my hands have been here the full time. Bucky Jr. is there, but out the way. She can't sneak in underneath me. I'll even tilt the camera more.
That's because I don't like being in camera.
She hates being on camera. She can't sneak in underneath me. She can't not.
Yeah.
So, your card is not in that deck at all.
Nope.
100%.
From what that? Yep. Go on.
Are you sure this time?
Yeah.
So-
Go on.
So your card is not in that deck in the slightest.
Nope.
Right. So, good thing is you don't need to see my eyes. You only need to see my hands, and you can see my manky plate. So let's do that and get the bucket.
Manky plate. Get that manky plate out of there.
So, it's not in the deck.
Nope.
So right in front of you, if I do that and I cut them there.
Yep.
Now you can see that one. So I'm no hiding anything. You can clearly see that's the 3 of spades.
Yep.
Right. So now we'll do this a different way, and I'll do my best because this is the first time I've done this. Well, the second time I've done it on camera. So you can see the cards, yeah?
Yeah.
Not clearly, but yeah.
So what I'll do is send me nothing but your card. Just think your card.
Yeah.
Think nothing but your card. I can't believe you've forced me to do this on stream.
Yep.
Because you're an ass. Right.
Come on.
So,
Oh my
do you remember the card you saw just then that I told you was not your card?
Yes.
The 3 of
Diamonds.
diamonds? Are you sure?
Was it?
Spades.
Was it? I thought it was 3
Right.
diamonds.
Just to give you an idea, that's a spade.
Yeah.
So
I was
was it
concentrating on my card, not that card.
right? So
Well,
Bucky
3 of spades.
remembers
Three of
this.
spades.
It was
There
the
you go,
3 of
three of
spades.
Yeah,
There you go.
Right.
I knew it was
I don't know where it's coming from.
So it wasn't the 3 of diamonds. It was the 3 of spades.
it's 3 of spades. There you
Right. So if we go through, and again, don't mention if you see your card, but we will go for the 3 of spades. Bucky, do you remember what his card was? You normally do. So as soon as we find the 3 of spades, that's the 3 of diamonds, 3 of spades. So,
Yep.
I cut to the 3 of spades. So, in theory, this here should be your card.
Right.
So, now, don't tell me if it is or isn't, just give me a round of applause, get dead excited if I'm right. Okay?
Go on in. Go on in.
So this one right here in my hand, I've just turned it round, which is why I did it. So is this your card?
No.
What do you mean no?
I mean, no.
Wraith,
No.
don't show me up on one stream.
I don't care.
What do you mean? What do you mean that's not
mean
your
no.
card?
I mean, no, and now finish the trick.
What do you mean that's not your card?
I mean, that's not my
No,
card.
look
Now-
at-
now-
look at the
Now
eyes.
finish the trick. Now finish the trick.
Why does that mean? What do you mean that's not your card?
'Cause
That
it's
should
my
be your card. I cut to the 3 of spades I showed you earlier. That should be your card.
Should be, but it's not. Now finish the trick.
You're a cunt. So,
No,
let's,
that's not my card.
let's try and redeem myself. What is your card?
It was the 4 of... was it hearts this time? Buck?
It was hearts.
Yeah, 4 hearts.
So the 4 of hearts. So the 3 of spades didn't work. You can clearly see the cards are there.
Yeah.
All the cards are there.
Yep.
So the 3 of spades. 3 of spades? 4 of spades? Which one?
4 of hearts.
4 of hearts?
Jesus Christ.
Are you sure it was a 4?
Bucky, go up and slap him.
Where's the 4 of hearts?
4 of hearts, come on.
Are you
Keep that pack up in the air where I can see him.
Are you sure it was the 4?
Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
I think you're wrong. Come on.
If I'm wrong, that's the first time I have ever fucked it. Because I have done this trick a million times, and the card I got was the 8 of hearts.
No, it was a 4 of hearts.
Are you sure?
I'm
You were right
positive.
the first time, but Wraith was right this time.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Well,
Got the board.
let's see how right you actually were.
What do you mean how right I actually was?
If
I
the
might have made a mistake on the first one, but it was definitely the
You
4 of
did
hearts
make a
on this one.
mistake in the first one.
if
Did I
if
thought-
you think the 4 of hearts was the right one, then it means the 4 of hearts is in here somewhere.
This is where we get astounded because he's actually the 4 of hearts is not really there, and it's somewhere else. Come on.
So you think, so if you're right, the 4 of hearts, sorry, I keep forgetting my camera's been pointed down so you can see everything. You say the 4 of hearts is in here. So you
I say the 4 of hearts is not in there, and you're going to make it appear somewhere else. That's
so
what I
no, you say, I'm going to even come closer to the camera. You say the 4 of hearts is in here. Yeah?
it's not in there.
So if I go through all these, the 4
I'll
of
be back in a
hearts
minute.
will be shown at some point on
I say
here.
it's not in there.
Where is it? It must
Where
be
is
in
it?
here. You said I'm wrong.
Where is it?
You no, you said I'm wrong.
Yeah, I said you're wrong because it was the 4 of hearts.
So if you said I'm wrong, where's the 4 of hearts?
Well, it's not in there. It's somewhere else.
You were the one that said I'm wrong.
Yeah, I said you got the card wrong. It wasn't the card you showed. I'm not saying the 4 of hearts will be in that pack though.
So where is it?
Oh, I don't know. You've probably got it stuffed up your bum hole or something. Make it appear out of your ass. It's in
So-
your mouth.
So where is the 4 of hearts?
In your mouth. There
They're
you go.
not in his mouth. They're expensive cards. They're not Bobby's bumhole either.
So you said the 4 of hearts is in the deck. Where is it?
I didn't. No, I said it wasn't in the deck. I said you're going to make it appear somewhere like up your bum hole.
Just a warning, you can catch me out as many times as you want. You'll never catch me out unless I want you to.
See, I knew what was coming, which is why I said finish the trick.
And the reason for anybody watching and thinking, oh, Bucky's only reacting like that because she's his wife. No, she's not. She's reacting like that because I've never shown her that one.
No, that's a new one to me. I mean,
You see,
I
now,
don't know how we done it.
Again,
but-
it's like
No, actually.
I expect to see that happen. You know, I expect that there's more to the trick. Like when you stopped and showed me a completely wrong card, I expect there's more to it. I know there's more to it.
I take it, sorry for butting in, I take it I got you with that one, Ollie. Seemed you just replied, what?
Yeah, it's see, that's what I mean. It's like it's a good trick. I get it, but I knew there was more coming. So
Oh,
I'm like,
100%. And
just finish it. Show me where it's going to appear.
I'm not the kind of person that a lot of magicians stand in front of people with a deck of cards like I've got right now. And yes, the only reason I'm using the black backs, which if nobody has realised, the only reason I grabbed the black backs is because it's harder to see on stream.
But yeah,
Which you will see me, if you do want to see more, Magic, you will see me use the black packs on stream. I obviously will use the legit packs. I will use the blue bicycle decks. I will use more obvious ones, but the reason why I use these is because they are so much easier to hide.
Yeah.
And also, you've never actually used those
It's
ones?
like I
And,
get it.
like-
I get what you were doing there. I can see what you've done, and I know where it's going to end. It's like, right, okay, but I still like the fact that you can make it appear somewhere. You know, it's like where's it going to be?
There's a lot of people that if you cut to a card, right? Let's talk this way. I'm gonna talk kind of deep in Magic right now, which I really shouldn't, but I'm not gonna give away any magic, right? If I told you this was your card, if you cut to this card, for instance,
yeah,
and I knew you cut to the King of Spades, right? You know fine well I'm gonna do my fucking damnedest to put that King of Spades where I want.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's like I know how people do things.
I'm
like
keeping
that.
like right now where I'm right in the camera, right? I am right in the camera's face. I am showing you the cards that are there, but then I come to here, and I'm showing you. I'm not showing you how I got there, because I'm not giving anything away, because I'm not that kind of magician. But I could then do the whole cut the cards. Is that your card? Like I did to you there. Is that your card? Oh no, that's not my card. Are you sure that's not your card? All the rest of it, like I did to you there. Keep the cards on view the whole time. Da-de-da-de-da. Put the cards on view the whole time. Tell you must be wrong because I'm right. Your card is on the top. And you go, there's no way my card's on the top. I've just seen the top. It's the King of Spades. There's no way my card's on the top. You've just showed me. And the time it takes you to realise that I'm doing this, distracting the fuck out of you. And then by the time I say, right, what was your card? Oh, aye, that's right. Your card was the King of Spades, the King of Diamonds. And that's what I like.
I think the problem is
it doesn't matter how I get to where you want to be. Like, there is so many fucking tricks that I could do quite, like right now. Bucky, tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop a bit quicker than that.
Stop.
There? Quite happy?
Aye.
Not going to show you that one, I'm going to show you that one. And yes, I am fully aware you know what it is.
Wait, hold up.
And then I could do the whole do. Let's do this, let's do that, let's woohoo, wave at you, show you, oh look over there. And then at the end of the day, I can then go, right, what was your card again, Bucky? What was your card again, Bucky?
King of Diamonds.
Are you sure? Because I got the 6 of clubs. And this race, to explain to you, this is the part I like. Like I did for you, this is the part where everybody looks at me and goes, "Ha, you're a dick, you got it wrong. I got one over on you. I know you didn't." But this is the part I know. I'm the kind of magician that there's a lot of magicians out there that if they said your card is the 6 of hearts and you go, no, my card was the King of Diamonds, there's a lot of magicians out there that would get to that and go, I fucked up. Oh fuck. I look like a cunt. Oh what? Bastard. Cunt. Right. The cards are not working.
The cards aren't working.
Bucky will back me up here. Bucky Jr., who's right there.
Can I go show him?
I'm the kind of magician that loves fucking shit up. Because at the end of the day, if I look at you and I can show you a full deck of cards and I can show you the one I'm convinced I know that's your card, and then you say, but that's not my card though. And then I can go, but are you sure it's not your card? Because I'm sure that's your card. Because I've been through the whole deck. And the card you're claiming is not there. and then I can go. But sorry, what was your card again, Missy?
King of Diamonds.
What? Sorry.
The one that's in your mouth.
What, this one?
Mm.
And that to me is the kind of magic I like. Because yes,
yeah.
there is a million people out there that will watch that and go, I know how you did that. But I have been in the position. Now, a lot of people will probably know this. Bucky knows it. Bucky Jr. knows it. I have been on the stage doing stage magic. Now this is making a woman disappear and cutting a woman in half and all that kind of shit. I've been in the position where somebody goes, I know how you did that. And I also know that there's a lot of magicians that would go hubba 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 hubba. But both Bucky and Bucky Jr., who is still there, no, you need to, there you go, who is still there, will both back me up and say, I am the kind of magician that wants you to see what I do.
Because then you're gonna mess up.
Because then when I fuck you over, it hurts. When you say, for instance, I tell you that your card, the King of Spades, is on the top of the deck, and you tell me not possible, and you see me cut the deck on camera or in your face, I cut the deck, and you tell me there's no way my card's on the top, and I go, oh wow! That's the fucking wow factor I want, because the wow factor of then, wait a minute, I was sure I knew what he was doing, and he just fucked me over. I'm no the kind of magician that chases the like you said, Wraith, the magicians that do the whole, oh, let's do the same trick that a million people have done before me.
I think the problem is for me, the problem with card tricks now is Penn and Teller have explained so many of them. You know, they've never been shy about explaining how different card tricks are done.
Have they though?
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
Have they?
Yeah.
Think about what Penn and Teller has explained.
Yeah.
Have they ever told you how a card trick works?
Yeah.
But have they ever, bro?
Yeah.
No, they've guessed the card tricks work, but they actually tell people shit.
They've been live on live
No.
TV and explained it as they do it.
Right. There's the part I want you to remember. So think about what you've just said and tell me, have they ever explained you how a card trick works?
Yeah.
No.
Obviously, there'll be parts of it they're not going to tell. They're not going to give away their secret.
No. I'm not being sideways here. I'm not being half-assed. Think about what you just said. They have been, and I'll repeat what you just said so that you get my point. They have been on stage, and they have showed how a card trick works.
Yeah.
Right. Have they ever explained to you how a card trick works?
Yeah.
No.
Which is why they're not allowed in the magic circle.
They are already. Nope, they are in the magic circle.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No.
Yes. Have they ever... All I'm asking is, remember what I just quoted. I quoted you. And you said they have been on TV and showed you how a card trick works.
Yep.
Have they ever told you how a card trick works?
You just said
Yeah.
that.
No.
You
Yes.
just said.
No.
Yes.
They have told you how they work a card trick.
All right, they've explained.
See? No. Just extend that.
explained
All right,
their-
okay. Just
They've
extend that.
explained- No. They're not in the magic circle, by the way. Have a look on Google.
They-
I've googled it. They were refused.
They've been refused admission to the magic circle several
But
times.
they have been asked to donate items to the magic circle.
Yes, they've donated.
They are part. They are part of the Magic Kingdom.
What?
Google won't tell you that.
Right. Anyway,
Kingdom's Disney.
they have.
Nope.
If you watch Fool Us,
Don't argue with me.
which is their show where the magicians go on and try and do a trick that fools them.
Have they ever explained how a card
They
trick
have
works?
given code. So
Yeah,
the
they've
magician
given
on
codes, but
stage.
they've not told the public.
But no.
They've given code to the magician on stage, so they know that how they've busted their trick.
Bucky, me and you have had this argument before, so you know where I'm going with this. So do me a favour, keep quiet.
Right, they've given code to people on stage, so they know how they busted their trick.
But have they ever told you how a card trick works?
Yeah, by explaining
No.
card placement, force choices, like marking a card in some way or something like that. Roughing
I'm
the
gonna
edge of a card.
right. So I'm gonna 100% admit on stream with a camera right in front of me. Now everybody can see this camera. Everybody knows I'm on camera. So let me borrow them 2 seconds. I'll no mix them up. Just put them on the bottom.
What's these?
Put them on the bottom. That's fine. No, give me them all.
Ah, 'cause I don't need
The Wayne's down there doing a magic trick right now, so I just want them all. I'll put them on top, I promise. Your ones are still there, okay? Now, the other reason why I like using these cards, I can 100%, I can 1,000,000%. You have seen my trick that I just did for you on Fillers.
I've seen that trick. That's why I said finish it.
But
I've seen that before.
this is what I'm saying. Does Penn and Teller ever explain how to do a trick?
The full mechanics of a trick? No, they won't tell you the full mechanics
Right.
because
They
each
tell
magician
you-
will have their own way of doing it.
That-
They will
that-
tell you.
this is the
they
point I'm
tell
getting
you
at.
that. They tell you how the trick works, though, which is the same thing.
It's
There's
not
a
really.
There's a forced choice. There's a marked edge on a card. There's a rough
Right.
edge. There is a deck that's
Right.
full of the same cards. It's just how each magician interprets that
Right.
trick themselves.
So, just because Bucky will tell you, because I know how much I like the fucking non-believers, right? Not that I'm saying you're a non-believer because you're the kind of person that enjoys magic, but you know how it goes.
I enjoy it, but as soon as you stopped and showed me the false card, I knew there was gonna be another move.
Right,
I
you knew
it straight away.
you knew there was going to be something else.
Yeah.
Right, but the other reason why I like using these is because there is no marked. There is no way in hell I can mark these cards for anybody.
You could be feeling the print.
But what?
That's another trick.
No.
I can
Yeah?
guarantee these
How?
cards are 100% smooth.
How?
But this is what I'm saying. It's just a different way how
Just-
you achieve to get to your goal.
But this is what I'm
It's
saying.
just a different way.
So many people say, "Oh, I saw that in Penn and Teller, but you did it the same way." But how? How did I mark a card that you don't see? They are full blank. They are 100%.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's a marked card.
No. But what I'm trying to defunk here is, Race. You're giving me some ammo here, so please continue. Don't think I'm attacking you because I'm not. But you think there's a marked card, or there's the way that I can tell, or anything like that, right?
Or the
There- no.
place you put the card back in the deck you've kept
There's
it
the deck.
marked.
There's the
Something
deck.
like that.
Right. So you
Yeah, no.
think right? So you think it's that?
Right, so
Right.
I
I'll
can cut-
defunk. I'll defunk
No.
that right now. Cut
No,
where.
I can cut a pack of cards.
Right.
and
Cut
say,
where you
right,
want.
Tell me where to stop.
Cut
and
where
then
you
I
want.
can hold that
No,
card
no.
marked.
Right. Cut where you want.
No,
Tell
I'm
me.
just saying.
No. No, Wraith, please. I'm not attacking you. Please. You are.
No, I know,
you are
but
giving
it's
me
like-
the fucking right thing. Cut where you
I'm
want.
just saying. It's like I've seen.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop wherever.
There.
Stop.
You happy?
Yeah, that'll do.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
this is
yeah.
cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your card. My eyes are closed.
Yeah.
You need to push
Yeah.
it up.
You can see that card.
Yes.
Right. Not this one. Look at this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah. Yep. Fine.
I'm not keeping
Yeah.
a cut. You can see.
I can still see. I can still see where it is. Go on.
Right.
Yeah. Go on.
Come here.
Okay.
Come here. No, I'm actually going to use Bucky Junior's hands. Come here.
Yeah. Yeah. Go. Go. Go.
Just,
Go.
just to prove my point. Come here. Give me both
Yeah,
your
yeah.
hands.
Don't diss them.
Right.
Put nail polish on them.
But I'm going to keep both my hands. Shuffle them
Shuffle.
Yeah.
on stream.
Like shuffle.
Shuffle.
Shuffle,
it.
shuffle.
Like
Yeah. Go on.
this?
Shuffle. Shuffle.
Yeah, shuffle, shuffle. You happy?
Yeah. Go on.
You happy?
Yeah. Go on. Go on,
Right,
go on.
stop.
Oh, sugar.
She fucking threw half of them at me, but there's a half
No
that she
worries.
threw at me.
Sorry.
Right, go on.
Sorry.
So,
I apologize.
not in the bottom.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
don't have a cut.
Yep.
There is no way any magician in the world can keep a cut,
Yep. Go on.
right? It's not the one on the top. It's not the second.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not cutting, I'm not keeping a cut. She shuffled them, no me.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
She's no helping me because she never saw it for that angle.
Actually, I couldn't. And also
Yep.
I've got my knee cards. I say my knee cards.
I will keep them on stream. And this is really bad if this goes wrong. But I have the 100% feeling that it will not go wrong. So,
Yep.
see the cards?
Yep.
See the cards?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've not taken them off stream.
Yep.
What was your card?
7 of. Oh God. The heart. That one.
That one? You sure?
7 of hearts or spades, whatever it was. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure it wasn't that one?
That could have been. It was a 7. Yeah, that could have been it.
Right, to debunk this, I need you to remember the fucking card, you clown. Right,
That was it.
go
Well, like
again.
I say, the problem is, you've got the problem is like I said to you when way back when we started this,
Oh, neither
card tricks bored the shit out of me. I lose enthusiasm with them because I know the card's going to magically appear somewhere, and it's like,
Right.
I get it, just get to the end.
Do me
I'm not-
one
not-
favour.
It's not you as a magician or anyone
Right.
as a magician. It's card tricks.
Do the stream one favour.
Yeah.
Right. Remember the card you see. I'll only show you one, so you only
Got
remember.
it.
Right.
Right. Cut it
Tell-
in half and show me a card.
Tell me when to stop.
Go.
There.
Yeah.
Happy.
Yeah.
Right. So you remember the one card you see. My eyes are closed.
Right. Okay. Got it.
I'll only show you one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Got it. Got it. Got it.
So you remember the card.
Yes.
Right. I will keep the cards on stream. Okay.
Yeah. Go. Go. Go.
So, not on the bottom. Shit, sorry. I keep forgetting to keep them on stream. Not on the top.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Right. So, what was your card?
6 of hearts. There you go.
Now,
Yeah.
I know you don't like card tricks, but at least for the stream's sake,
No, I get it. Like
Just
I say,
to- no,
I
no, just to-
appreciate it.
just tell me that was a free selection. I didn't force you into
No,
it.
it's a free selection. There's no forcing it or nothing. Like I say, I get it all. I get it all, and I appreciate the magic in it. But it's just, I know that card. You're going to make that card appear somewhere, and it's like whether it appears in like your hand, on your head, like the top of the pack, or wherever it is. I know it's coming.
No, and then I am the one that will say I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But my point is, you expect it to be, say, for instance, on the top of the pack.
No.
No. They're just.
I like the one where you have it on your mic stand. That was good.
This is my point. It's all about right in the middle of magic. You're waiting on me doing something.
Yeah.
So to do something, you're looking at where. Give me the pack again, honey.
I got distracted with card.
So the way I like magic, right? For instance, for talking sake, your card's the 10 of spades, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep it on camera, right? So you're looking here. You're waiting on something happening here.
Yeah.
You ain't giving two shits what my other hand's doing. Whereas obviously
okay.
you are right now, because I've made it totally obvious.
Right, okay.
But if I'm showing you this, you're looking fucking here.
That's not where I'm looking.
No, because you're looking here.
I'm always looking at what's going on. I'm not looking at your face. I'm looking at both your hands. I'll be watching.
But this is what I'm saying.
Both.
You're the kind of person that I like to fuck over, because you're watching both my hands. So all I do is a simple movement that I would normally do, i.e. move my mic, and then I quite happily show you I'm keeping all the pack in your face, and then I move my microphone.
Yeah.
And you're looking at this, and you're watching my microphone come up.
Oh no! It was like earlier when you said you pointed out that it was on your mic. I wondered why I'd already been thinking he's moved his mic. Why? And it's popped back up. What's sitting on that mic?
But this is my point. You're wondering that, but even though you're wondering that, you're still looking here.
Oh no!
You're looking at the deck that I'm doing.
When you went, it's already on my mic, and then you waited a bit, and then you did it later and pointed back to it. I'd already seen it on your mic. I was just waiting for the end of the trick.
But that's the point. I want you, the person I'm doing the trick for, hence why Bucky's looking at her phone. I want you to have already noticed it.
Yeah.
But my point is, I don't want anybody else to have noticed it. Which,
No.
Ollie, who's in my chat, or was in my chat, I don't know if she's still there, but she was in my chat, knowing
how you do that.
how the fuck.
This is it. Like I say, I get this. I get how people are amazed by it. I get the skill and the manipulation that you've got to do to get these things to happen. I truly get it, and I admire people who can do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to turn around and say fucking card tricks, you're all wankers and you're shit. It's not. It's good entertainment. I'm just at the point where I've seen it so much. I'm so over card tricks. It's like, show me something really good. Make if you're gonna do a card trick, make that thing come out your fucking nose. I want to see that happen. You know.
I've actually done that once, but we'll not
Have
go
you?
there.
Well, there you go. See, you should have done that. If you'd have made that card come out your nose, I would have been like, "Fuck yeah, that's a fucking good." I like it. I get it, but I suppose, like you say, like the big stage show stuff.
I'll hold my hands up and say I am not a close-up magician. I hate fucking cards.
No, but then
because there is so many people like yourself, Wraith, like Bucky, like anybody else in the chat that's watching these.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of magician that I don't care if you're watching these. Nothing's happening here.
Yeah.
I'm the magician that I want you to watch these because you're expecting something to happen here, because I'm going abracadabra, but I want the shit to be going back there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, it's. I was going to say it's like with the big stage show. You know, oh yeah, we're going to put a girl in a box and cut her in half. It's like, yeah, fuck off, mate. I'm so over that. Do something that's going to really make me think, how the fuck, you know.
I've
sneeze his face off.
no. I've been the other end of that. I've been the magician's assistant in that trick that you're talking about.
Yeah.
And fuck me, people need to respect the magician's assistant in that trick.
Oh no, yeah, I get it. You know, I can pretty much guess how the magician's assistant does it.
How?
She's fucking flexible as fuck. Let's just say that.
Right. If I stand up and I tell you less than 2 years ago I did it, tell me how it happened. I ain't flexible.
Well, then there's other ways of doing it.
Nope.
I bet there is.
Nope. There is one way and one way only that has been done for centuries. The trick has always been done the same way. It has never changed, and it doesn't matter how a magician presents the trick. It has always been done the same way.
Really?
100%.
Because I would guess it's either someone really flexible or there's false floors involved somewhere.
No false floors. Everything's full. Now, I'll actually come closer to the camera so you can see the face. No false floors. 100%. Everything is legit.
Okay. But yeah, things like that, I think, because, like I say, I've seen it so many times.
Right, so my question is to you then. I have asked the Ginger Army themselves. We'll wrap the stream up on this one. But my question to you, Wraith, is would you be interested in seeing me do a magic stream?
Yeah, I think something varied. You know,
I have already worked on varied. It won't all be card tricks.
Yeah, if it's not all just card tricks, yeah.
Would you 100%
yeah.
love to see me do magic?
Defo. Like I say, I watch Penn and Teller and all that because I want to see that guy on there who's gonna put something on that's gonna make me go, how the fuck?
Right.
You know.
So
the one that...
Wraith and chat, seems as Wraith has been the kind of a non-believer tonight. Again, Wraith, I'm not attacking you. Wraith in chat, or whether you're watching this afterwards or anything like that, please do put your comments in, put your opinions in the chat. You guys are the main thing. Bucky, please attack your computer. I want the Discord link in the chat, please. If you're not in my Discord yet and you would like to see me do a magic stream, I will be 100% honest. I have teasered it every now and again, but I need you guys in my general chat in my Discord or in the comments, whether it's Twitch comments or Discord comments or YouTube comments or even Whisper in Discord. If you guys, women, LGBTQP, whatever it is, if you guys make me do a magic stream, I promise you I will do a magic stream, but I need the hype for a magic stream. I won't go out my way to do it. As you've all just seen, Wraith forced me to do it, but as you've all just seen, at the drop of a hat I can do magic. But if you put enough hype, Wraith you included, if you put enough hype in my Discord or in my chats or in my streams, or you keep bugging me, even if you're only in my streams, bug the living shit out of me. No.
Get on with it and do it. Yes.
Wraith,
yes.
Wraith, 3 people have been bugging me. You, Bucky and Kerr. I need more than that. I need to know there's at least going to be at least 5, 6. At least make it worth it. And I'm sorry. I know that. It's. I can do it for you, Bucky and Kerr, in a fucking Discord call. I don't need to go on stream. But if there's enough hype, Bucky, you included, if there's enough hype and enough attack on me demanding I do a magic stream, I will do one. And I don't give a shit if you attack me tonight and you demand that I do it on my stream on Monday, I will do it. So the more you attack me, the more I'll do it. So you want to see a magic stream, attack me to do it, and I'll do it. But thank you very much, everybody, for joining the TGA podcast. Again, I'm sorry that I'm bringing it back to this, but I'm bringing it back to this as a closure. The craze going about right now as gents hanging themselves is a fucking disgusting one.